Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the channel, man. You are joining the world's greatest podcast. This is a podcast. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. We are here live and in full effect. As always, I thank you guys for joining me. We got about 14 of y'all listening to us right now, if not more. So please hit that like button. And man, I can't do this without the crew. Man, what's going on, fellas? Man, I'm starting with my man Phenom 202.
Phenom 202 DDA representative. Feeling good, feeling great, man. Had a rough day at work, yo. This so your president messing with my job, B, and I don't like it. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm glad to be up here with y'all and get a break from that. And have some fun tonight, yo. Know what I'm saying? Get to see my DDA brethren. Shout out to the DDA clique.
yeah, yes, sir.
Um, how you feeling today, Roy?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I worked out today. I got a little bit of a workout in. But the thing with the government jobs, it's affecting my wife too. So she's got all this stuff that's affecting her job too, which she's, just kind of a little frustrated about. But other than that, man, I'm doing good, man. I've been enjoying watching this new Spider-Man that's on Disney Plus. It's a really great, really good cartoon.
Oh yeah, I saw. So is it more kid friendly, or is it like kind of have adult tones to it?
Nah, it's like a Spider-Man cartoon. Like it's I don't want to say it's kid friendly. A kid can watch it, but an adults can watch it as well. Like it's not nowhere near as serious as X-Men 97 was. It's like a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's so good, dude. I'm telling you, it's like this is good. I'm really loving it. Other than that, I watched the Royal Rumble over the weekend. My man Jey Uso won the men's Royal Rumble. If y'all check that out, you see my headline. It's just me, Us. There you go. So I'm representing, man, Jey Uso. So other than that, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. What about you? Oh, what you up to, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm here. Fresh out of basketball practice as always. You think I'll play basketball once I'm gonna be in practice, yo? My ass stinks right now, but it's not stink like smelly stinks. But I'm just stinking at basketball. Yo. I was shooting around the other day. I was like, God damn, must I be in these gyms, yo? I don't be shooting though. I just be sitting. I need to get it. I realize now I need to stand up and dribble the ball some and shoot the ball some because Lord, oh Lord, huh?
You need to, yo. You shouldn't show them that knuckleball, yo, that you shoot, yo.
Yeah, I know.
Shoot the ball with no rotation, yo.
Cam's
like the earth.
Cam, same way, yo. Same way. We've been trying to do it. Like I just gave up on that. But yeah, everything's good, man. The whole house is motherfucking sniffling and coughing and shit. I'm still. We recorded last night. I was down. I'm still fighting it. And Cam started. It all started. The youngest Noah was fucking sick all weekend, and now it's gonna spread throughout this house, yo. Motherfucking kids is nothing but the disease, the scrounge of the earth. Yes, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm here, man. I'm ready. I'm excited, man. It's been a good week. I mean, it's a good week. I ain't no trying to brag too much. It's a good week. I'm ready for Sunday, yo. That's all. When it all comes out.
I know.
Sunday fun day. We about to get it on, yo.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm expecting a good game. I got my money on Kansas City, but something inside me, man, I kind of want Philadelphia to win, man. I really do want. I love these guys, man. Barkley and my man, goddamn, forgot his name that fast. Damn, the QB Hurts. Yeah, I'm. These guys are great, man. So I'm kind of rooting for the Eagles, man. But I'm really rooting for a better Super Bowl game. So we'll see how it goes, man. But I can't wait for Sunday either. It's the perfect day to call it to work.
As a Commanders fan, die hard. Though there's this dude on Instagram. He calls them the Scommanders, yo. The Skinmanders, yo.
Scommanders.
But my man Antoine, shout out to my man Antoine. He hit me up. He an Eagles fan. He's like, yo, you root for the Eagles? I just texted him 3 words, yo. Fly, Eagles, fly, yo. I want Kansas City to lose lose the worst way they can lose on earth, yo.
I'll take it however we can get it. I'll take it, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'll wear a Randall Cunningham jersey. That's it. But other than that, I want them to win, yo.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's all, man. I forgot Randall Cunningham, man. He was on the Eagles. God damn, one of the best QBs in the 80s, man. That dude was vicious, yo.
90s,
In the 90s,
2000s,
you keep
into the
forgetting,
2000s. Well, maybe back 99.
99.
Yeah,
I was like,
Minnesota 99 with Randy Moss when it was
Minnesota
motherfucking
won
killer.
that year, yo.
Yeah, they should have kicker fucking fell off.
yeah, Randy Moss
that's
came
Atlanta.
close.
Atlanta made it to the Super Bowl that year. We watched the Super Bowl back at Powhatan, yo.
Yeah.
Whoa. The Atlanta made it with Vic?
No,
This is before Vic.
It was Chris Chandler.
Oh,
and,
okay.
What's the running
This is
back?
when-
He did the dance.
Jamal.
Okay.
Jamal Anderson.
Jamal Anderson. He
used to do that dance. Yeah. The Dirty Bird.
The Dirty Bird.
Okay.
You don't remember
man.
that, Corey?
Nah, man, I don't remember that, yo. I mean,
I honestly, he used to do it with
Yeah. You was definitely there because it was 99. I know your ass.
Yeah.
You was in Powhatan, so you was watching it with us, yo. It was a Denver game.
It's a blank spot, yo. Damn. I'm sorry, yo. I don't know. I don't remember that, but but I know what. Motherfucking Jay Uso won the men's Royal Rumble, baby. Nah, I'm just kidding, yo. I'm just fucking with y'all. But yeah, man, we'll see what the Eagles do, man. Let's hope they pull it out, man. This will be their second win in 5 years. Is this it? Second win in 5 years?
No. Who, the Eagles?
We lost to the Chiefs.
I know y'all lost the Chiefs. I know y'all lost to the Chiefs the last time, but y'all already won a Super Bowl. Was it like 5 years ago?
Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably like 5.
Yeah, this would be
18, 19, something.
Okay.
It was when I first moved to where I'm at right now. So,
so this will be y'all's second Super Bowl in 5 years if y'all win. So like I said, yo, this could be the rubber match of the century. I'm telling you, this could be the rubber match of the century because they're going to definitely meet each other again. But look, thank you guys. 7 years ago. Okay. So lucky number 7, man. Maybe the Eagles' time, yo. Maybe the Eagles' time. If y'all in the chat, man, let us know who you're going for, or are you just going for a good game? The Eagles or the Chiefs, and if neither one, are you going for a good game? Other than that, man, we got almost 20 of y'all here in the chat, man. So make sure to hit that like button. As y'all can see from the show, we got something on the best album covers of all time, so we're gonna touch on that and a couple of other things too. We've got this. All these trades happening, man. I know it's a crazy thing out here. A lot of people talking about it. The LA Lakers have shipped one of their stars, man, and gotten another star in this place. We're going to touch on that a little bit, but I think we should go ahead and get into these album covers, man. What y'all think about that, man? And talk about whatever else as time goes on. Y'all good with that?
Is Joe Jackson ready? Are we good tonight?
Ali.
I don't know who's Joe Jackson, yo.
You fool.
You just gave us the whole Joe Jackson treatment before we got on here, yo.
Yo, literally, y'all.
Y'all don't do that. Corey,
he was
push that button.
Before we got on, he was like, okay, you do this, you do that. Okay, I need you to line up, dance in unison, hit this button, hit that button. So now we are like, are you ready? And he like, what you talking about?
Like, I'm just saying, somebody gotta keep the show line, yo. Somebody gotta whip some ass, yo. What would Michael be today without that child abuse, yo? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, boy, let me shut up before YouTube bear this all. Sometimes an ass whooping is needed.
Okay, so you ready?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, what's the first one, yo?
He got it. Corey, you got it. The first one.
Bruh, you didn't. That's not what you said. You said you was going.
Corey started on 8.
Oh my God.
No, I said what I do starts on 8. But here you go. No, yeah,
what?
Go ahead. Don't worry. I'll let you know when to go.
All right,
Corey.
let me just go ahead and add.
Yeah,
go ahead. Here we go. Number 10. Number 10. So
come on time, everything be good.
Man, I can come 1 minute before and be ready, yo. I don't have to get ready because I stay ready.
All right, I didn't know that.
All right, y'all. So we got this from this is the link that we use. If I'm not mistaken, Phoenix, this is Rolling Stones, ain't it?
Rolling Stone.
Yeah, this is Rolling Stone. So Rolling Stones had 100, but look, we could not do 100. Could not do 100. So we narrowed it down to the top 10. Top 10 best album covers of all time. And right here at number 10 is Nirvana, Nevermind. Came out in 1991. Iconic album cover. I remember this because they actually used this clip in one of their videos. But this is a crazy album cover because I don't know whose baby that is that actually is in the pool. But
actually, they did some on YouTube and they showed what he look like now.
Yeah, it's a friend of, I think he was a friend of the photographer.
Okay.
Like kids, because he ended up suing Nirvana. Like he sued because he wanted to get paid. He wanted to get paid for this, but it was like, your parents, everybody gave it the rights to this. Like once they took their little $10 check at that time, because of course, nobody knew that Nirvana was gonna blow up like they blew up. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Yeah, but yeah, he tried to sue because he said he got like mental anguish from being naked on this and that.
Really?
I was like, how? Unless you go around telling everybody that you don't nobody know who this baby is, a fucking baby picture. Like,
you know what? This is crazy. He's tried to sue them, claiming that the photograph was child pornography.
Yeah, he did a whole. At least I believe. Well, let me just make sure. But I know he sued him because he was trying.
He did. He sued him in 2021. That's what it says here. Sued him in 2021. Yeah.
Did he win?
No.
I have no. It doesn't say he did.
He shouldn't. No, you can't remember nothing when you was y'all remember anything that happened when y'all was 2 years old?
No.
This actually he was just 4 months old. It says right here, Spencer, which was the name of the baby.
That's my point. My point is you can't remember at 2. You're not going to remember at 4 months.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But even if you did remember, like, once they signed them rights away, the picture is free. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's their picture. Like, they can do whatever they please with it.
If anything, he should sue his parents for giving this away for free.
I know.
I mean, that's what he should be suing his parents, yo. Like, god damn. Yeah, MCAP, serious shrinkage. Yeah, man, major shrinkage in here. Cold water.
Shrinkage is a real thing. And it's funny. I never had a word for it until that Seinfeld episode. You ever seen that Seinfeld episode?
Yeah,
George
episode.
He was like, shrinkage, man, shrinkage. Shit, like, because I don't know if you saw it, Corey. Basically, they were out on a trip somewhere, and George,
like a lake or something.
A lady, one of the people on the trip, a lady saw George like fresh out the pool, out the ocean. At the lake. And she was like, yo, she'll be like, small. What? He was like, it's shrinkage, man, shrinkage. You know what I mean? Like, we got to talk to her, like, because she was gonna tell everybody he got a small, you know what I mean, a little.
That's crazy, yo.
But shrinkage is real, ladies. Just so it is real, yo. It's biological, yo. Your ball get cold. What do your balls freeze up? Yo, it is.
It is. Yeah, it biologically, the temperature of we're going to get a little serious for that. The temperatures of the balls need to be a certain temperature. So what happens is the body will naturally tighten the balls up to the body to try to keep them warm. Because it goes, it just does it naturally. Of course, the penis does the same thing sometimes. We don't know why. But shrinkage is a real thing. However, it depends how much shrinkage. Everybody's different on how much the shrinkage affects them, though. But the cold weather is real. It is real.
All right, so we on 3 minutes of shrinkage, yo.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm keeping a running clock on that, yo.
Yeah. Of course, so he would be like, I got a big penis. Because he was like, however,
I'm just saying, yo, you know.
My shrinkage ain't like the rest of y'all shrinkage. It don't matter, yo. I'm a grower, not a shower. You know.
That's what matters, yo. The final result is what matters. It's not how you start the race, it's how you end the race. You know, it's where you end. It's not how you start off.
You know what's funny? Can we get to the next album cover, yo? God damn, yo. Y'all went from throwing to growing. Y'all done said the word penis like 6 times, yo. Can we get to the next one, please?
You know, another thing I realized you can do, you can manscape. That helps everything down there.
Oh yeah. Definitely,
all right, we'll get to the next cover. Okay, so here we go. Wait
I'll
a minute.
put it on the background. You go ahead and pull it. Yeah, pull yours up.
Yeah, I put here we go.
I'm recording.
I laughing
man,
so much, man. I've lost
that's
what I got. Here we go. Here we go.
I honestly, that's why I need to lose some weight. That hurts too.
Oh man, Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual came out in 1983. I had no idea that this song came out in 1983. When I think about it, shit, I was right there. Goonies and everything else. I mean, I think all of the hits that I know from Cyndi Lauper is from this album. But I think this is a great album cover, fantastic album cover from Cyndi Lauper, because this album cover really shows her and what you're getting with this album, So number 9, man. Number 9. What does it say here on Cyndi Lauper album? It says Cyndi Lauper's thrift store spin on an old school glamour was one of the most striking images of the early MTV era. For the cover on her debut album, she met with the Rolling Stone photographer Annie of the Brooklyn Coney Island Boardwalk and took this picture, man, to create something like a Jane Russell in the 1950s with a specific South American feel. I don't know. I don't see this, but hey, it is what it is. But really, it's the okay. It says the eye-popping bright colors and primary colors was Cyndi Lauper's idea, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, man, this is a fantastic album cover. What y'all think, man?
I agree. And so I did not know Girls Just Want to Have Fun was on this album, and Time After Time. Those are the two songs I know, and I was also Good Enough. But
the one from Good Enough from Goonies, yeah,
Goonies. But like I thought Girls Just Want to Have Fun was like 85, 86-ish.
That lets you know how good that song was, because it was still popular in 85.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't realize I didn't realize this was 83 either. That's a long time ago, yo.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking like Girls Want to Have Fun, but nah, I guess it would be late 90s. But in my head, I mean not late 90s, I mean late 80s. But yeah, 83, golly. I know. But yeah, she's definitely was doing the thing. And shout out, I know y'all mentioned the I'm sorry, like the one song she did with the Goonies. Of course, she used to run with
Good Enough.
Captain Lou.
Yeah, Captain Lou Albano. Yeah.
Well, they had the rubber bands in his beard.
Yeah, God, it was so crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, when you think about it.
He played her dad in the video, and then that's how she started being around. That's how all the wrestlers got in the Good Enough video too, because her connection to Lou Albano,
Yeah, that was Vince McMahon is a crazy guy, but he does have some genius in him as far as trying to bring wrestling into this MTV era. So it's like rock and roll, wrestling, music. He kind of fused that together, which was smart, because it really took wrestling on a whole nother level, man. Once it became like on MTV and stuff, for real.
Yeah. But shout out to Cyndi Lauper, because Cyndi Lauper definitely was she was her own person. Like
she was in her own lane. Yeah.
Just one of the first people I saw is kind of like just doing their own thing. As far as I was a kid, or seeing people just like being themselves, being their own lane, being being like real wild and crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just like the
hair, the jewelry, the dressing.
Yeah, the dressing. She's like the opposite of a pop star, even though she was a pop star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel you. Like because you think pop star, you think of somebody like Whitney Houston or somebody who's so curated, like as far as their image and like what boom boom boom. And then you have like her just out there like whatever, and with her voice and shit. Hey, I can't even talk, but that damn voice, like it had that
high ass New York.
Yeah. She was just out here like fuck it, I'm me, and you just gotta deal with it. Mm-hmm. So
I
fuck with it, yo.
Definitely. All right, so now, okay.
So this is what we'll do now, folks. Going forward, we are going to have the chat. So if you listeners go watch the YouTube live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a little fun with the chat. Put up a picture. I'm gonna see who can guess what the album cover is, yo. You know what I mean? So we'll see what this is, just like that. Bam. 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 I guess I should go to full screen. I don't need to see in case I got something I don't want y'all to see. I pull up my internet browser. Y'all have some tabs up there. Like, oh shit!
You know, while you're doing that, Debbie made a comment about Cyndi Lauper, and it really, I think, holds true. She said Cyndi Lauper was kind of like the first Lady Gaga.
Yeah, true that.
I could see that. Yeah,
true that. And MCAP was early, yo. I think it was MCAP. Let me pull it up just to be sure. Yeah, MCAP was early. Boom. Clash.
There you go.
You take it from there, Corey.
The Clash, man. London Calling from 1979. I had no idea this was going to be ranked at number 1, but it was a 1980 double album on a rock and roll sacred mission while blowing up some of its central myth. At least that's what they wrote here. So it says the image of Paul Simonon. I don't know what this guy is because the Clash is brand new to me. He's smashing his bass. And the person that took the photography did it right when he was smashing it. So the photographer's name is Penny Smith. And he did it during the 1979 show at New York. Say that again?
Class songs on there. Should I stay or should I go and rock the Casbah?
Yes, rock the Casbah. I remember that. Yeah. And remember, because I thought they said rock the cash bar. That's what I thought they said. Because I thought they were trying to get drinks. Rock the cash bar, rock the Casbah. Are we reunited? That's what I thought they said. So but anyway, here we go. Clash, man.
I gotta be like, how much money was they making, yo? Like these artists, because back in the day, yo, they would break a motherfucking guitar like it was nothing. Like they motherfucking smash this shit. They start kicking over speakers and shit. I was like, yo, don't you got to replace that? Like, you know.
Brand new
back then the budgets was big. Nowadays, you know, they recoup everything from artists. Back then, you know, they let the artists do what they wanted to do, like pay for the hotel damages and all that stuff. So I think the guitar might be.
Do you know his explanation for smashing his guitar is so crazy? He says, I was sort of annoyed that the bouncers wouldn't let the audience stand up out of their chairs. I was so frustrated to the point that I destroyed my bass guitar. That's what he says.
Yeah, I guess you'd be pissed off if they let the people dance. I don't know if it don't break my stuff though. I'll break your shit. I'd be like, what does what does this club own? Like it would be like wherever I'm at, the place, the venue. I'm breaking up the venue stuff, not mine.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. You breaking your shit? Nah, bro. What are you doing? You know, but
rock and roll. So I wonder who did the first guitar smash.
Dude, that's a good question, yo.
Damn, that's a good question. Let's go to ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT says. Let's go to the interwebs. Type this shit in.
Before I go to
Who did? Okay, see what your Google does first.
ChatGPT be like hallucinating and lying their ass off, yo. I hope you don't trust everything. That shit just be lying half the time. I mean, not half the time. I'll say about 25% of the time that should be lying. I mean, because
all right, it says this is what it's from ChatGPT. It says the first known guitar smash in rock history is often credited by Pete Townsend of The Who in 1964 during a performance at the Railway Tavern in London.
Yeah, that's what GPT. Yo, they got that right. They got that right.
Okay, all right.
Well, I thought Corey would get it wrong because he kept saying Chat BPT, yo.
I know. He was saying a whole other. I don't even know what he said.
You on a different.
Corey got his own.
I'm on that bootleg ChatGPT. That's that BBT.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's how Corey said all types of wrong shit. You know what I mean? That's
I'm saying I say wrong stuff all the time.
I'm just saying ChatGPT. That's like the spirit of AI, the Spirit Airlines of AI. Yo, you know what I mean? You're right. You like, you know, type wrong. That's wrong. This is like, whatever, nigga. You asked me. Like, that's how I respond one day. You're like, that's the wrong answer. Like, what? You asked me. You don't need no motherfucker. Why you asking me then? Like, why you asking? I hate you. Yo, it'll be crazy, yo.
Yeah, that's funny, Allie. ABC, BBD. You know, that was a big thing in the 90s though. A lot of names with like acronyms back in the 90s, man. You had LTD, ABC, BBD, SWV, TLC. I mean, there's 1,001.
Yeah, I was about to say everything.
There's a lot of them back in the 90s, man. BBD started it though. They were the first ones, but then everybody else kind of took it from them.
Well, I mean, you had.
You think so?
Well, what's that? Yeah,
I think they're the first ones that I'm aware of that use their names as acronyms for the group.
Oh, maybe. I mean, maybe like an R&B. I don't know. So you go back, you probably find something like.
Okay.
I don't think acronyms is.
Maybe acronym abbreviation.
I mean, you saying something that started in like the late 90s, like they started this. Like
BBD came out in 1990.
All right, dog. Guess what? Music and bands names have been around since motherfucking 1900. Like
you ever heard LTD? What Jeffrey Osborne?
Yeah.
LTD.
What is the names?
Love.
Is it Lawrence, Tavers, and Derek
together in devotion?
No, that ain't the same.
But time out. But all the acronyms you named, BBD is the only one. I mean, that's
ABC
not
is another bad creation.
Oh, okay. All right. You're right. Okay.
SWV, Sisters for Voices.
You're right. I rewind it back. I rewind.
Yo, they done turned the chat into an alphabet session, yo.
I know. I was like, yo,
I know. Look, we got NWA. LTD, ELO. Okay, my bad. BBF.
ELO,
what the fuck? Okay, Lynn. KFC.
And now Jeff Lynne is rolling in his grave, yo. He said, ELO.
Man, don't put that man in the dirt, yo. He's still walking around.
He ain't dead. Shout out to Jeff Lynne. He sing his ass off. I love
it. Oh man. Okay, my bad.
HBO and everybody, TBS, TNT, all them motherfuckers mad at you right now.
I know, man. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Crisscross that. Just crisscross everything I said.
All right, we go to the next one, man. We'll see what's popping with this. Boom, boom. I be thinking I gotta. I don't know, chat. If y'all can figure this one out. Yeah, I was about to say, chat. If the chat knows this one, they're good.
Yeah, you know who I thought it was?
If somebody got it.
PMB.
Boom, boom, boom. PMD.
Oh,
shout out to PMD. Why is it not annual? There we go. Yes. Yeah. Number 7.
Funkadelic, The Maggot Brain, 1971. I thought it was the girl when I look at this, and this is no shade, but it reminds me of the girl from Insecure. What's her name?
Yeah, Issa Rae.
Lisa Rae. I thought it was Lisa Rae on this cover.
Yeah, Issa, no L.
Issa Rae. Yeah, I thought it was her, but
Yes. So it's actually she's not in the group. She's actually a model. Her name's Barbara Cheeseborough. You know what I mean? So she also made history by gracing the cover of the first issue of Essence. So she
get out of here.
She was a model, and they just got her to do this picture for the album. I'm gonna have to go look up that first joint of Essence now.
I'm looking it up now.
Forget Essence. Who was the first Jet Beauty of the Week? That's what we want to know.
What page number? Hold on. I know y'all. All right, chat. I'm gonna listen. What page was Jet Beauty of the Week on? If you know that, you are down with me.
Dog, I don't even know. But I know I would thumb through to the middle. I don't know what that page on.
Man, it wasn't on the same page every time. But
but it was always it was only 1 or 2 off. Yeah, it was only 1 or 2 off, yo. Yeah. I'm gonna look just to see because I already know.
The Jet Beauty of the Week, man. I actually used to read the little bit of blurb they had for him to find out, like, oh, she likes swimming, like she liked typing and she liked traveling.
Page 43, yo.
Page 43.
Yeah, it used to be 42, 43. That was it. Like, boom, boom, boom.
Jet Beauty.
Your boy Cannabis was like that thing on page 43 in Jet Magazine, yo. That's what he said. So I'm gonna ask you a question,
Yep.
This album cover was an inspiration for another album cover.
You got me on that one.
Hip hop. You should know this. You should know this.
Busta Rhymes?
No, I'm thinking. You probably like Redman, Muddy Waters.
Nope.
No, that was
what?
No,
I was thinking Busta Rhymes.
The right artist.
What? Redman?
There's Dark Side.
There's a Dark Side, yo.
So, yeah, that's what I think. Muddy Waters was actually did the Muddy Waters like in the chair. Yeah, there's Dark Side. Yeah, you're right. I'm all out of it.
Funkadelic, and that's the correlation I saw when I looked at it. I'm like, oh shit, Redman did that shit, and Redman always used reference Funkadelic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he did. Now that you said that, he did say Funkadelic a few times throughout his songs.
Funkadelic with the irrelevant, elegant.
Yeah.
I thought he said Funkadelic because he called himself Funk Doctor, you know.
Yeah, me too.
From Funkadelic.
I mean, but I can see now why he called himself the Funk Doctor Spot, because he was referencing Funkadelic. Okay, but I get it now. It makes sense.
I'm with you, Corey. Though I thought he was just saying it because he's like Funk Doctor Spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I knew he got like Funkadelic type of music, like Funkadelic beats, like Funkadelic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's is dope, though. That is dope.
All right, let's see what you guys can guess on number 6.
We'll go ahead and jump ahead.
I mean, we just did 7.
I was pulling up her Essence.
Oh, we going there. Okay. Yeah.
Hold on, let me just pull up her Essence cover. That's the issue.
I'm curious who the first Jet Beauty of the Week was. I mean, have to chat GBT.
That's a good one too.
Let me go to chat GBT. Who was the first Jet Beauty of the Week?
So this is her Essence cover right here. You know, she's fly though. She's definitely fly.
Yeah,
she had that eye. Eyelids popping. You know what I mean? Eyelashes. I'm saying. I said eyelids. Eyelashes.
Yeah, she got that nice jaw and cheekbones, and
I'm just tripping off the sensual black man. Do you love me? Because this is probably the articles in the joint, yo.
Dynamite afros.
Dynamite afros, yo. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. And careers, data processing. Hey, man.
Yo, that's like the Black Cosmopolitan magazine, yo.
Yeah, pretty much, yo. I ain't mad at it at all, yo.
Yeah, man. She got a great bone structure, man. Nice eyes, nice lips. Yeah, I can see why they put her on the cover. Yeah, absolutely, man. She's beautiful.
But, let me pull up.
Oh, yeah. So the first Jet Beauty of the Week was a person by the name of Mildred Deegan. She was featured in the inaugural issue of Jet Magazine, November 1st, 1951.
Oh no, that was shit. Nah.
What was that?
No, I didn't match you. I mean, I was just for me because I was to say I wanted to guess the year just because her name was Mildred. Only because her name was Mildred. I was like, God damn! Like to find a fine Mildred, you got to go back in time.
Yeah, and no offense to Mildred, but it's just such an old school name. You thinking like,
Yeah,
if I went on a blind date and somebody said, "Yeah, man, I set you up with Mildred," I'd be thinking like, "Oh, damn."
Oh God. Like, you see this? Just because I got gray, I ain't motherfucking in the grave, motherfucker. Like, Mildred.
Yes, 1951. 1951, Debbie.
Shout out to all the Mildreds out there. English says it's a family name. Yeah, that's the only way you don't get by with that.
Passed down from generation to generation.
Somebody names a kid. Just think if right now you want to motherfucker, I'm gonna go to the local elementary and read or career day or some shit and talk to the little kids. I'm like, what's your name, girl? What's your Lakeisha, what's your name? Janice, what's your name? Mildred. I'm like, oh. She probably don't have a high ass, but she probably have a deep ass voice like she been smoking cigarettes at recess and shit. Mildred. Like, what's your name? Mildred. Sounded like the Simpsons shit. Like
Like Marge, sound like Marge Simpson.
Yeah, Marge. Think of a motherfucker.
No, sound like Marge's sisters.
Yeah, the sisters, the aunts and shit. Like, just think of a 5-year-old named Mildred. What would you do, yo? I would not. I ain't
go back to the Mike Epps joke. He said, "You ever met a kid named Barbara?"
That's
Barbara.
funny because it's true.
Oh damn!
And Barbara is super old, but it is old now. Old.
Yeah. I ain't met no kids. Even growing up, I ain't know no girl named Barbara, but they was around.
Yeah, they was around. Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't know no Barbaras. I ain't know no Barbaras.
Yeah, not growing up.
Maybe
There's
one.
a whole lot of them out there.
Julie said
Mildred is a chain smoker.
For sure.
She got that rough voice. Hey, what are you doing? Sound like Batman.
Yeah. Well, no, Bane. She sound like Bane.
Like
I was born in the darkness.
I was born in the darkness.
No. I don't know how she get on the black market. She got like a little candy cigarette hanging down. For real.
She sound like Christian Bale's Batman. Swear to me. Swear to me. What are you doing? That's how Christian Bale sounded. I'm tired. I'm Batman. I was like, damn, calm down, brother. Like he was, but Bane the best voice though for real. That shit's funny.
Yeah,
that shit's funny.
Shout out to all the Mildreds out there, yo. You know what I
mean? Yeah, Mildred Deakins. I can't even find her picture, man. I tried, man. It ain't even existed anywhere. I can't even find it, yo. I was trying to pull up Mildred Deegan from the. It's nowhere. So sorry, guys.
Yeah. Ace, I found one. Here we go. So the next album cover. Oh damn! I hit the wrong thing. Swear to me. To the chat. Let's see if anybody in the chat can get this one. But our chat they be too quick with shit.
Man, they fat.
We might stun them on this one, or
nah, they coming through. They right, but they got the album right. They got the album.
Oh, they got the artist though.
The artist, yeah. Well, fuck it. Yeah, they got the artist. We don't go ahead and roll with it because, Patti Smith.
Yeah.
All right, so I have an issue with this. This is a 6. This is number 6, yo.
Number 6.
But I ain't gonna say. I mean,
I don't think it's a bad album cover.
Yeah, it's not a bad album cover at all. But the top 10.
Well, you don't be. Well, I don't want to.
Well, I
because
can't
there's
say,
some other way. Like, I mean,
yeah,
I think it's cool, yo.
I actually do like it. And I tell you why I like it, because it's black and white, and it's the color is very it's just showing just her. That's what I like about it. It's just this white background with just her in a very manly type outfit, and she's not Barbie dolled up. It's just her. That's why I like it.
And I think that's what a lot of it is too, Corey, because this is what the 70s, like 75, her come out like this with this type of pictures as androgynous, as they say, you know what I mean? Like it's manly, like she's not out here in a dress and skirt. Because I'm sure if you pull up the top 75 women in the on the Rolling Stones, like on the Hot 100 on the top 100 list, they all, even if they not like girly, they don't be punk rock or whatever, but it's gonna be more of a girl look, just like with a punk rock. But you still know, like this is definitely a look for 75, at least to me.
It is. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a great album cover. I mean, I like it. It's dope. But top 10, I think there's better ones.
Well, I'm not hold you to what you just said, though.
Okay.
You're gonna be mad.
I probably will, because these lists be trash, yo. So, but go ahead, let's go.
I mean, so which can you name one off the rip that you think better for your personal satisfaction?
Aquemini.
Aquemini.
I mean, Aquemini is a good. That is a good.
Yeah, that's
cover.
a good album.
That's definitely a good cover. Yeah.
I thought you about to say Master P. I was like, nah, bro.
Oh, any Master P album, yo, Mercedes.
No, man.
All right, well, no, you can't say nah, man. The Mercedes.
Well, I never seen Mercedes. I'm talking about the ones from No Limit, like all the No Limit album covers. You cannot
say
that.
She's the No Limit artist, and this is like the greatest album cover ever. See, but you know, I mean,
let me see it. Let me see it. But
I'm not gonna. I ain't the whole Corey because
I just saw all the No Limit album covers. They look like those album covers that people took out at the club. The guy from the club.
This was a special album.
I beat up on Corey a lot. So as far as hip hop goes, because you know, so I'm not even on. I'm trying.
But look,
I'm being good now, yo.
Show me the album cover though. I'm
bringing
so
it up, bro. You gotta give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Oh shit, it's small. But y'all keep talking, man.
But at least for me, when I think of No Limit, I'm thinking of those ones that they look like, you know, they had those backgrounds and type style. It looked like people that was about to come out of the club where everybody get in and take that photo before they leave. I'm like,
I mean, that's what they were known for. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, how like the for lack of a better word, not so much. I don't want to say animation, but unless you know what I'm talking about, just know you know how like a stack of diamonds, them on some crazy like a car. It's not even a car.
Yeah,
it'd be on a tank. It'll be like boom, but it's like everything was over exaggerated, over like everything.
I'll admit that. But
so,
you know
I mean,
what?
that was just
they're
style.
Definitely iconic though, because I never
saying,
forgot them. Because they had different colors. Remember how they had different colors? Like some of the cases be orange, but that was some would be green.
That was part of their shtick, though. Because I ain't gonna say their shtick. That was their style. I mean, that's part of their marketing campaign too. Like,
it was because they were dropping. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fino.
No, they were dropping mixtapes, and that's how. And guess what? Everybody remembered those album covers.
And they was dropping.
That's true because I still remember that album cover.
And they were dropping albums every week. That's the other thing. It wasn't like No Limit. Every week, No Limit dropped the album for like 3 years straight. Like, no Fridays off. You don't get a whole album, a new cover, like new every week. I mean, you know what I mean? So it was like it was no days off. So so this is my girl Mercedes. I ain't gonna hold up here too long because I ain't trying to get this banned. But there's a reason why everybody.
I see why it was such a good cover.
Why people remember.
I see why y'all cover. Like this the best cover ever. So the album was called Rear End. Is that what?
We are horrible people. We are horrible people, yo. She probably
this came out when we was teenagers, yo.
But she probably has kids and grandkids.
See,
and shit. Now
she's probably somebody auntie right now. She probably cooking potato salad at cookouts.
Oh God.
She putting up Christmas trees, cooking cookies this year.
No, I'm gonna defend this though, because guess what? All those ladies that was in Jet magazine from 1952 on, they was somebody grandmama too, yo. You know what I'm saying? Even back then, we was looking at them back when we was teenagers and infants and shit. Yeah, they cooking potato salad and raising grandkids too, yo. So shout out to Mercedes, yo. Everybody, I don't know not one song by Mercedes.
Me neither. Me neither. That's so bad. But everybody knows the album cover. Like everybody.
That's crazy.
That's from that era. QB says it's scandalous. It is, yo. Like, I'm sorry. Shout out Mercedes. Name my daughter Alexis because I couldn't afford. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That was that era, yo. You can get a Mercedes. You name your kid Mercedes. You can't get a Lexus. Game of Lexus. That was the era. All right, but next album cover up. What's this number? What? 5. Number 5. Let's go. Boo.
Now I know this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nah, you got to bash it.
Because you didn't like the other one.
Yeah, tell me why. Tell me why. It's just a picture of
a baby in a white background.
Get the bash, brother. That's what I'm saying, Corey. I said I'm gonna hold him to it.
Know why? It's Black History Month, yo. I ain't getting no slander, yo. This was one of the greatest album covers ever, yo. This was simple. This could have been us on that album cover, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's it's a good I think this is a fantastic album cover.
Me too. I like the last one too. And you know, a lot of people got this joint, you know, they throw
I would
Yeah,
say
a lot of
this,
people
though.
got this joint right off the rip. I mean, so many people in the chat. Yeah,
They got the whole-
absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
you got the Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
B.I.G.
There we go. Biggie Smalls.
So let me ask you a question. We've heard this out. Well, let me take this back. Ollie and I have heard this album hundreds of times.
Me too.
I don't know how many times you say you heard it hundreds of times, Corey.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a real question. Biggie's catalog, his real catalog is 2 albums.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you consider him one of the greatest rappers of all times with that small catalog?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead, though. I mean,
no, I do. But I mean, but what are we talking? Like, I'll say,
So
I used to have like Biggie like top, like in my head, he was like top 3. I used to have him like top 2 just because I mean I was like I love Biggie. I mean it was just day and times like all the Bad Boy mixtapes. Like even before his album came out, the mixtapes. You know, we used to grab the had to go to Bobo's down at shout out to Peddler's Village. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Get the mixtapes, boom, boom. So I mean, but now that I'm older, like I ain't gonna say in general that he can be like a top. I ain't gonna lie. I know I'll probably get a lot of hate for this. I probably couldn't even put him top 5 for like career. But as far as favorite rappers, he's still gonna be in my top 3. You know what I mean? I mean, because it was just too short. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What say you, Corey?
I'm somewhat agreeing with Ollie. I think he would still be in the top 10 rappers of all time. But yeah, he was one of my favorite rappers right out the gate. He was my top rapper. And then, you know, of course, Jay-Z came along and other people. But right there, he was my 1 or 2 because I was a big fan of the Fresh Prince and Biggie was right there, you know. So, but I love this album, Ready to Die. I mean, right out the gate, Machine Gun Funk was one of my favorite songs. And then to end the album with Warning. Oh, I'm sorry, Suicidal Thoughts. I mean, there ain't a record on this album that's not like good. And the brother's a fantastic storyteller. So he's telling stories in the songs and his wordplay. So I always consider Biggie one of the best rappers. Now, it's been 20 plus years since then. So other rappers have notched themselves up, like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, folks like that. But I've always still considered Biggie in the top 10 rappers.
I don't know.
Ollie eyebrows did like
Drake. I'm just saying.
Hell yeah.
I mean, just the people you name. I think you'd be like name like a Nas, somebody like the people out there. Like,
I mean, I was just throwing names off the top of my head. I'm just throwing names off the top of my head. But yeah, Nas.
Like I said, I already said, Corey, you get.
But there are personal favorites, and that's the thing. That always when you get to the best of all time, when it comes to rappers, or it's always tough because you have your favorites, and then you have some folks you're like, well, are they really great? I think Biggie is one of the greats.
I think so.
Drake.
That's what Ollie eyebrows did. That's what Ollie eyebrows said when you said
no. My eyebrows only did that because you did this. Look, I had to be the bad guy here. You start shaking your
Drake
head.
Is one. You cannot say Drake is one of the best.
I defend Drake all the time.
I like his music.
I just said it was funny to me that the people you named, like whatever, was like Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with those choices?
I mean, I'm not gonna get into that.
See, y'all talking about so y'all thought I should have said Nas. That's the problem. And I'm not saying Nas is not on that list or Redman. I was just throwing people that came to my head real quick.
I'm not getting into this right now. I'm giving you grace.
Man, you can give me grace because if you're going to get on me just because I randomly named a rapper, and if you're saying that Kendrick Lamar is not good or Drake is not good, what's the issue?
No issue.
I'm just trying to figure out like what's the issue now. Can I throw other names in there? Yes, if I start thinking about it. But I have my favorites. But I definitely think Nas should be in there. Eminem should be in there. You know, I'm gonna put my personal favorite. Ludacris should be in there. I'm a big Ludacris fan, but that's me personally. You know, but Phoenix, you asked this question. Let's knock this ball back in your court, brother. What do you think about Biggie?
Look, so Biggie has some of the best music, lyrics. I think he is considered one of the greats. Even his body of work stacks up to everybody's body of work still. Those 2 albums is crazy. I'll give you an example. I was listening when I played ball. We was getting ready for the CAA tournament in Richmond. I had the Best of Biggie mixtape. And he had this line, and this is the wittiness of Biggie. He said, I make MCs break fast like flapjacks and bacon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you hear that wordplay, it's like he's on a different level. And he died when he was 24 years old, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, I still bump every Biggie album. Like Life After Death is great. I mean, he was such a great rapper. They had to do the remixes. Other rappers who couldn't get on the track with him wanted to do a song with him. But like my man Jadakiss said, I did real songs with Big, no made up shit.
Yeah.
And that's how you knew Biggie everybody wanted a piece of Biggie, yo.
Yeah, so. I still be listening to Biggie, and actually, like my son, he hates all the old school rap. He tells me, like, he says he doesn't like Biggie, but I play it enough. He be singing along to that shit. So it is what it is. You know, fuck the state pen, fuck hoes at Penn State. But we do got a little drama here. I'm gonna get Eric Brown. Eric Brown says Biggie is the greatest rapper ever. You know what I mean?
Yo.
But this is the next thing, though, with this cover. It was a little beef with this cover. He ripped off Illmatic with the
and Illmatic is a way better album cover than this one.
And it was a lot of beef. That was people don't know. Well, see, we'll get to my hip hop bag. I'm gonna get off of it though. Well, on the
Ghost, it was
Ghostface, where he was like, yeah, still his old whatever, like an interlude. He was talking because Ghost had little issues with Biggie behind the scenes. He was talking about how Biggie ripped off Nas' Illmatic album cover.
He actually said a rhyme. He said, "Bad boy bought Nas album cover weight."
Yeah.
I don't
get it.
You don't know that quote? Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's not all right. And then Val says T-bone
cheese, eggs, and vultures. Great line.
T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and vultures. Great. And that's what we're talking about. So, I mean, shout out to Biggie, man. I mean, of course, when it comes to hip hop stuff, we could talk that all day long. You know what I mean? Forever and too long, probably. But next up. I mean, I don't even know, Corey. We could just go to yours on this one because everybody knows this one.
We're going to know this one, yeah, because it's practically on every T-shirt in Walmart or Target.
It don't even matter.
Practically. If you don't know this one, then you haven't been shopping. I mean, honestly.
Exactly. You never been to CVS, motherfucker? Like, you ain't been to Walgreens before? They sell this T-shirt everywhere.
This T-shirt is everywhere. I didn't even know who Pink Floyd was, but I knew this shirt, from this, and it had Pink Floyd on. I was like, oh, okay. You can't help but know this shirt, man. But Pink Floyd, number 4, 1973, Dark Side of the Moon. We have reacted to Pink Floyd on this channel, and it's been great. It's been great, and we've heard a lot of good things about Dark Side of the Moon. We still got to go down a little deeper on this Pink Floyd, but everything we've heard from them so far is fantastic, man. Fantastic album cover, yo. Honestly,
definitely
put that shit on a T-shirt 10 times over, which they have.
Yeah, it's a simple, shows the light refracted into a prism. Yo, yeah, it's dope, yo. I'm with it.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot to it, but it's it sticks out, man. It really does. It really does. I mean, it ain't really a whole lot to it, but damn, it's so iconic, for real.
Yeah, so what they said, basically somebody, Aubrey Poe Powell, he found an image of a glass paperweight that was spreading rainbows around the room. You know how the glass, the light hits the joint, refracts, and does all what it does. He showed it to his business partner, who was a photographer, Storm Thurgenson. And Storm looked at me and said, I got it at Prism. And you know what I mean? That's what he did for Pink Floyd. So it was about Pink Floyd and their light show. So I wonder if the shows, of course, I've never been to a Pink Floyd show. I wonder if they do have like light show and what have you. But prisons always intrigued me as a child, yo. Like when they be in the class or whatever, they get out of prison, we do that. You look at all the colors and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, yo. How does it work? I still don't. I mean, I know how it works, how it bounces off the stuff, but I still don't like. It's just amazement.
It is
Every
amazing.
day when I see
Yeah.
it.
That light is actually broken up into different parts of the spectrum. It's kind of insane, but that's what it is.
All right. Vince is out of pocket tonight, but I can't even concentrate, yo. This motherfucker said we barely flicked the bean, yo. I need to know what goes through Vince's mind, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Flick the bean. That's so. We're gonna put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Flick the bean. Barely flick the bean. That's what we got. Just barely flick the bean. With an arrow pointing down.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I'll keep on talking, man. Keep talking for a second. Carry the show.
Well, look, if y'all want me to talk, man, I'm about to talk some wrestling.
All right, so let me switch up the subject before Corey start talking about wrestling.
Thank you, man. Because I'm like,
it's just me, Oos.
All this other stuff.
So while Corey's doing that, I asked you, Corey, what is one of your favorite album covers of all time?
Well, the Ready to Die one is big for me. That's what I think of right out the gate. But if I had to pick another one, I would actually say DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. He's the DJ, I'm the rapper. Okay. I always remember that album cover because it just stuck out to me because I had never seen something like that where he's pointing at himself, but he's pointing at the DJ. Mm-hmm. I just thought it was iconic, man. And that's their I'm not sure if that's their first album, but I want to say that was their first album, but it might have been their second album. I'm not sure.
It wasn't. It was their second album.
Second album. Okay, yeah. But DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, he's the DJ, I'm the rapper. I remember that album cover like yesterday and still remember that album cover like yesterday. Gotcha. What about you?
So another one of mine that's not in the top 10.
Ooh, good one, Jabbar.
Which one was it?
He said, Any Heartbreak 1988. That's a good album cover. When they were sitting by the car with the suits on.
Dressed in the suits, yes.
Yes. Yo, that's a good one.
All right.
That's a good one.
Any Heartbreak is a top 5 album of all time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The album cover makes me love it even more. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I forgot that's a great album cover too.
So, while Ollie's doing that, because Jabbar done started something, we definitely New Edition fans. So, but you got to understand this album. You had That's the Way We Living, Where It All Started, If It Isn't Love, Any Heartbreak, Crucial, Sorry You're Not My Kind of Girl, very underrated song. They had a
great
video
song.
for it, love it.
Yes.
Super Lady, Can You Stand the Rain, Competition, I'm Coming Home, and Boys the Man.
Yeah.
Can you stand the lane?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs. 7 out of 12 songs I know to be super bops. Super Lady, I don't know where it all started. They're just talking about their history.
Yeah, they just talking about the industry.
You know what I'm saying? Competition. I remember that song.
Yeah.
But no, Can You Stand the Rain? Sorry,
Can You Stand the Rain? Sorry, I'm Not Your Kind of Girl. If It Isn't Love, Any Heartbreak, Crucial, Boys to Men. And I haven't finished naming them all, but if you just listen to those right there, man, ooh, man. And Boys to Men is a very good song because that let Johnny be Johnny. It's the very last song on the record, and damn, man, the brother goes in.
But he didn't like the song. He thought they were setting him up.
Yeah.
He was like, man, y'all give me this bullshit. All right. And he got in there and killed it. And everybody was like, yo, it's one of the best songs on the album, yo.
Yeah, it really is. One of the best songs on the album. One of the best songs. I agree. Yeah. I agree.
So with Jabbar, I would say the Wu-Tang Clan first album, Into the
36
36 Chambers.
That's a classic album cover.
It's definitely a classic one.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a good one. 36 Chambers. Yeah, when they all in the black hoods with the white mask. Yeah,
The
yeah,
Ghostface mask on.
yeah.
But that's the thing about like artwork on album covers. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We bought albums because of the album cover sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. When we got older, we didn't really buy albums. We just got CDs. So just imagine having the big vinyls of that. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you said that, I thought of one album cover that I looked at a lot when I was a kid growing up, and that was a Michael Jackson Thriller album cover, where he was in the white suit, kind of laying on the side. But when you open this shit up, you see him all the way with the cat with him and shit. I was like, this motherfucker cool as shit. I used to love albums back in the day. I used to love albums back in the day because they had so much in them. Like they had the word to the song, who produced the song. They would have like a thank you note from the artist sometimes. I loved getting album covers or albums back in the day, man. It was great. So you're looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Like, yeah, it's a motherfucking tiger, yo.
Yeah, man, that's a tiger. Michael Jackson is sitting with a tiger, yo. Come on, yo. That album cover is fire.
Man, Mike was a zoologist, yo. Yeah, tigers and monkeys and all that shit growing up.
Yeah, I'm sure so I can find that, man. Michael Jackson, bad. I mean, I'm sorry, not Thriller album. Yeah, man. I remember seeing this album all the time at my mama's house. Classic album. Yeah, when you open it up, he had the tiger on him, man. Let's see if I can pick this. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna try to open this up here. Oh shit.
Hey, while you pull that up, yo, I'm gonna go revisit the subject, yo. So we talked about the Mercedes album cover, yo. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Oh, you on mute? Are you muted? Or you unmuted?
Yeah, I'm back.
So she released the album, Mercedes. Guess how many songs she had on the album?
Probably like 3.
You stay over there, brother. You keep typing. It was a No Limit album. No Limit album. I would say Mercedes, even though she wasn't a big artist, 23.
23 is the answer.
Really?
That was the one thing. That's the thing. No Limit albums. All of them had like a million songs on them. So I already knew it. It was a million songs, yo.
That's a rough listen.
Oh, No Limit was in my bag. Yo. I used to like No Limit. Yo. I ain't no front. Like I didn't like all the artists. I like certain songs. Our friend Tony used to get mad at me because I used to play, especially when the Ice Cream Man first came out. They had
the Ice Cream
song. Not that song, Candy. He had a remake Candy from Cameo. Tastes like candy. He was like, when you see me on your block, I got rocks for you. He was like, I got this, that, and rocks for you. Like the drug, he was like, I got candy. He was like the drug dealer, candy. Yo, Tony used to get so mad because I used to play that shit because I used to drive. We used to wear the motherfucking Candy Factory, yo. And I used to pick Tony up, Mikey and Antoine. I had my dad gave me they passed down, like the old car. It had I had a motherfucking Nissan Stanza, not a Sentra.
I remember that.
Not a Maxima. They don't even make Stanzas. Like they cut that shit. They was like, yeah, we can't even ain't nobody buying this cheap shit. I had a Nissan Stanza, an old ass Stanza. I used to pick up Mikey and I used to put motherfucking Candy on a tape, of course. It was a tape cassette. And Tony used to get so pissed off, like, why the fuck you listening to this shit? I'm like, yo, like Candy. I used to fuck with No Limit, yo. I don't care, yo.
But Tony ain't everything.
Yeah, shout out to all Stanza drivers out there, yo. You gotta be old to know what a Stanza is.
So let me ask you a question, Corey. What was your first car?
1990 Toyota Corolla. Yeah, it was stick shift, actually. So I had to learn how to drive stick. I practiced all summer long until I got that shit right. But I was good to go, man. I could drive the hell out of stick shift now. Yeah, man.
Yeah. What about you, O? Was the Stanza your first car, O?
I mean, that wasn't my car. My dad just let me drive it to work. I didn't get a car till motherfucking Oh, my first car I had that was like mine that I had every day was the Trooper. I had a Zuzu Trooper.
The Zuzu Trooper.
Yeah.
The gold joint.
Yeah, I used to love that shit. Me and my boy, shout out to me and Bo. Me and Bo used to run everywhere. I was driving over curves. We was wilding that shit. We used to drive.
Yeah.
Bo was like, yo, but it was because Bo be like, yo, fuck that shit, yo, just go that way. Just drive on the it's like I fucked that Trooper up all types of ways. I had a great time on that joint. That was my first car.
Man,
I had a Trooper. It was the old school body too. Oh, go ahead.
I remember that shit, yo. I had a 1982 Honda Accord. That shit was like a brown color with an even browner door, yo. So, funny story is when I got it, that was the first car I've owned in my life. So I learned how to drive stick on my dad had a Jetta. Like I don't know what the fuck is up with brown cars, yo. He had a brown Jetta. But if I wanted a car, I had to learn how to drive stick. So the first car I got the Honda, and I was so pressed to drive it. I called Clint. I like, yo, you want to go to the mall? You know what Clint said,
brother?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I called.
Well, I know, I'm trying to remember this car now. I'm trying to remember this.
You on home? I called the crib. I was trying to find you. Clint answered the phone. And I was like, yo, man, I'm about to go to the mall. I had a crack in the window, had a dead inspection sticker and everything, but we was pushing that shit like a motherfucker, yo. And then it only lasted me like a month because I went over to ODU because I wanted to just to get out. All the spark plugs burnt up in that joint, yo. I had to get that shit towed back across the water, yo.
Oh, damn, yo.
Yeah, that was my first car, yo.
I remember Twan had he had a motherfucking stick. His first car. We used to ride. Remember he used to get stuck. He used to get stuck in it was the white joint. I thought
the white joint.
Yeah, we stopped at the lights all the time because he could get that shit. We did the light. We were like, hold up, I got it. I got it.
You couldn't drive stick.
I was like, he could drive stick, but he had a stick. Yeah, we made it work though. We definitely made it work.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of these cars in the chat. Vin said he had an 81 Trans Am.
Oh, that was probably fire. He probably had some flames on his tire. That shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, he probably had the remember the sunroofs. They need real like the fake joints. So you have to take the plastic off. The T-top.
There's a
take
T-top.
The plastic off. Boom, boom. Put that shit in the back. You're like, I have a sunroof now. Like, and the shit start raining. You had to run out the back. Put that shit back on.
Yeah, Debbie said she had a 1963 Dodge Polara. But she got it in 1975 though. Wow.
Oh, that's actually pretty fly though.
Yeah.
MCAP said he had a 1973 Carmen Gia. It was stick shift. I don't know none of these cars.
This Buffalo like a James Bond car.
What?
What's that? What Debbie had?
No, Debbie had the Karma Gia.
I was gonna say
Dodge Polara looked like a Mustang or something like that.
MCAT had some old special joint. That shit
had a James Bond car.
Straight from the Saudis, yo. He's like, you got that shit shipped over here. A common gear, like a common gear. Yeah, that sounds like a 70. Were you sure we talking about cars, not your first porn star, brother? Like like what's your
Carmen
name?
Gia.
Look, I meet a girl in the car, but what's your name? She's like Carmen Gia. I'm like, oh shit, I got exotic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that's a fly ass name, yo.
This car cost $18,000 in 1973.
Oh damn!
So it was pretty pricey, yo.
Yeah, that's very pricey from back then. Damn. Steve Snow says he had a 1954 Chevy 3 on the tree. I don't know what that means, but did you get an accident or something?
What year was
it? A 1954 Chevy 3. Or maybe let's say 1954 Chevy.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shout out to all my people with the deuce in the
quarters. Oh, it's that 3 in the tree. Okay, I see it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a pickup truck.
Oh,
like a pickup truck. Oh, this is a
okay.
cool pickup truck, yo.
Okay.
This shit look like it's on like Markham. You ever watch Markham Auto shit? The Markham Auto show? You ever seen that when they had like the souped up fancy cars? They be auctioning it off on TV. Y'all never seen that shit?
Nah.
I thought y'all was.
Nah. Charlotte says she had a Chevy Nova, and Ben says he had a Mazda 6 stick shift. Okay. It's amazing all the different cars we've all had. We all remember our first car though. That's straight up.
Yeah.
We all remember our first.
Yeah.
Don't want to jump back in this joint. We wrap this stuff
ahead,
up.
Oh yeah, man. Let me pull up this mic joint. This is shit I was talking about earlier. He had that damn tiger on his leg. I remember this album cover. All right, we can get out of this. There we go.
Man, it look like he made that shit in Canva, yo. You see the glow behind him and all that stuff, yo?
Yeah.
He did,
yeah, he's like a thumbnail, yo.
Oh man.
All right. So the next joint we're bringing up is number 3 on the list. So we'll see how many people can guess this. Number 3 on the list, top all-time album covers, Rolling Stones, the top 100. So here we go. Boom, boom.
Yeah, let's see who can guess this.
Yeah, this might got people stuck. This might get people stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our good guesses ain't getting it right now. So yeah, we might be. All right, we're gonna go ahead.
If nobody's getting it, yo.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody about this album?
I'm gonna bring it up. Boom. Sliding Family Stone. There's a riot going on, 1971.
Mm-hmm. And this is red, white, and black. Just so people are, this is red, white, and black. He says, I wanted the flag to truly represent people of all colors. So he said, I wanted the color black because it is the absence of color. I wanted the color white because it is the combination of all colors. And I wanted the color red because it represents the one thing that all people have in common, which is blood. So this is a red, white, and black album.
Yeah, and that was from Sly Stone said that. And you left out the best part. Yeah, he says Betty Ross did the best she could. He said, I thought I could do better. That's how you know. You on your shit. You're like, yo, fuck Betty Ross, yo. I can do better. You tried.
Yeah. That's so. I wonder what those ain't stars.
Yeah, no, those aren't stars. Those aren't stars. They're asterisks. Looks like, or sunbursts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this album is called The Riot Going On. It was dark, delusion, and explicitly. They didn't say just political. They said explicitly political. So I'm sure that's why he put that that remake of the American flag up there. So I'm gonna have to check that out because I don't know. I always hear Sliding Family Stone. I'm thinking of like disco type shit or something in my head. Yeah, I don't even know if they do disco, but that's in my head. When I hear that, that's what I'm thinking. They're making political albums and shit. They're like, we out here for the people. So I ain't mad at it, yo.
I love this album cover. I think it's great. I think it's it says a lot without having to say a lot. Like it's a very powerful album cover. Great man. We definitely got to go more down the Sly and the Family Stone discography. A lot of people talk about Sly and the Family Stone being like such a iconic group in that era.
Yeah,
so we need to do that.
They had Family Affair was their song. It's a family affair. That was the song I remember by them. So we might gotta look at their music, yo, to see what's popping with them.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just so surprised to hear they did political stuff because that's what I think. Like Sly and the Family Stone. I'm just thinking like party songs or whatever, like good time songs. But they said it was a hippie dream deferred or some shit. They must have been the one thing. It was like, nah, this is how we really feel. Like, oh, now we sold some records. Like, we ain't worried about this money no more. We can tell you how we really feel. And I ain't mad at it, yo. That's sometimes that's how you gotta do. You gotta play the game, yo. And then
Little Nas X, that's what he did, man. He played the game until he made that money, and he was like, you know what? This is what I'm really about. I love Lil Nas X too, man. That's a fucking great album too. It's great.
So
doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, it doesn't
surprise me at all.
So Ollie eyebrows
Absolutely.
always curls down. I keep shaking my head every time Corey says something, yo.
I like Lil Nas X, and I will stand on 10 toes down on that. I like Lil Nas X, man. I think he's a great artist. I really like his songs.
I'm not even mad at Lil Nas, but to bring that out, we say, somebody came out this way, did like one political. You want Lil Nas X, who turned into an online troll.
I wouldn't say he turned to an online troll. The reference that I'm using between this is when you said he waited till he made the money to be able to have a little more freedom in what he wanted to say. Lil Nas X waited until he had that big hit and he made all the money before he decided to come out and be more free with himself.
But even when he came out as a troll. Like basically, he's like, he didn't come out like I'm just like gay and proud. He came out as a troll. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, you got to understand, because you're going to have to define what you mean by troll, by somebody wanting to come out saying
like he's literally an internet troll. Like,
but explain that to me. How is somebody coming out as being gay a troll?
He just does because he like basically kind of troll being gay. Like he was like snippet. It wasn't like I'm gay and I'm proud. It's like snippet. Halfway gay. I'm this. I'm that. And then he finally just came out like I'm gay. But it was all like it was a rollout. It wasn't like him doing it like to take a stand. It was a rollout. It was a rollout for him to just get engagement online.
Right. Hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. It's very difficult for somebody, if they're lesbian or gay, to just one day say, boom, I'm just gay. It takes time for them to do that. So if he did it that way of rolling it out, then that's how he wanted to do it. I mean, it's nothing wrong
it
with
wasn't that. Because as soon as he came out with it, as soon as he said it, like he went full on like blasting, like making jokes, and it wasn't like
jokes about gays.
About him being gay, yes, he used to be like, "Oh, I like sex." Like he was making jokes. It was like a full-on blast troll.
If somebody wants to make jokes about themselves being gay, then that's on them. I'm not going into that because I can't talk about
now other people. When people was like, Phenom,
he would say something. He would say something.
I'm gonna leave it alone because I know.
Yeah, so I mean, he'll say something to the fact like he'll make a pass at somebody who isn't gay. So that's what he would do, like, because he was kind of trolling somebody. Like, if you say something, if I say, Corey, I love you, and I want to kiss you in the mouth, and I don't.
That's the type of shit he was doing. It wasn't like, I'm proud to be gay. It was like he was trolling people online. Like, I'm gonna leave it alone. You know what? Shout out to Vince right here, because Vince is motherfucking crazy, yo. So, if anything, I always know how I just need to look at Vince.
That is very true, Vince.
To make me smile, yo. I wonder how long. Probably not long. And Meek probably was like, "Fuck it. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do." Shout out to Meek, yo.
Make this record.
Dreams and nightmares. I love you, brother.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm muting myself again.
But ANCAP comes through with the caveat. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? With being gay or anything like that, which it isn't. But that caveat always has to go up there. I'm trying to say, Alio. Can we go to the next one, yo? Because we done talked about.
Me for what? This ain't. You gotta save me from nothing. I said he was a troll. That's all I said. Like he was a troll.
You did, yo. Can we go to the next one, please? Because that's number 3. Can we get to number 2?
Corey can just put it because everybody knows this one too, so he can just put his joint.
Okay. Yeah, very famous album cover right here.
Yeah, and nobody even had to guess this one. So this is how this whole conversation came up, yo. Because we talked about this. Abbey Road being the most recognizable, one of the most recognizable album covers in the world. This was on T-shirts. It was on everything. Everybody tried to recreate it. Is it too worthy in your opinion, though, Corey?
I love this album cover. I love it. I mean, you said, is it too worthy? Is that the word you're using?
Number 2 worthy.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just very unique, man. It's catching these four guys walking across the street, all dressed, but all walking kind of with their legs in the same. I mean, it's just a very iconic photo, and the fact that it's so good that I'm actually kind of pissed that it's not number one, though. I think that's the thing. I don't understand why this is not number one, honestly, because it really is that good. I mean, people have tried to redo this 1,000 times a Sunday. I mean, but what is your thought? Because this is how this all came up. Because we were doing a reaction to a couple of Beatles songs. We were like, "Holy crap!" It was on this album. What are your thoughts on it?
No, I definitely agree. I think it's a top 10 album cover. It's an iconic picture. I mean, like walking in sequence across the street, the background. No, I like it, yo.
It's really good. It's really good. I don't know where I mean, is this really Abbey Road? But like, where is Abbey Road? I don't know anything. It's like my mind just wants to go like, where is this? And who took this? And how did they have time to take this walking across? Because, sometimes streets can be busy, especially during the day. And this is during the day. So did they rope this off? It doesn't look like it's roped off. It looks like they literally just caught these guys trying to walk across the street. I'm curious how many times they actually had to try to do this. It's a real street. Yeah.
So it's funny though, if you Google it, like Abbey Road, real street, you'll see regular citizens like us
trying to do
that way. Yeah.
It's pretty dope, it says they're just crossing the street right outside the record studio. It only took 10 minutes with the photographer Ian McMillan to get this iconic shot. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it is, man. It's a lightning in a bottle moment. 10 minutes is all it took to get this shot. Yeah. That's great. What are your thoughts on it, O?
I know it's definitely an iconic cover, like Phenom said, like this kind of how this came about because we saw something and or listened to something. He pulled it up. He's like, the number 2 album. I was like, yo, it is like, because even though I'm not a huge Beatles fans, I know like some Beatles music, like all the popular stuff. When I see this album cover, I'm definitely like, oh, that's the Beatles. And you've seen numerous people like remake it, you know what I mean, redo it, whatever. You try to remix it. But I don't know, for some reason, it don't hit like this. Like, it's crazy how, I mean, like most of these album covers, like they're simple, but they just hit. They're just like ingrained in your brain. So, no, it's definitely a dope album cover.
I agree.
I like the different colors in their suits. You're wearing all white, all black, all blue. And then I don't even know what this navy blue. I don't know what that is. I can't. But
yeah, Jabbar pointed out that Paul ain't got no shoes on, yo.
Yeah, sometimes that's how you gotta do sometimes, you know.
Disease and pestilence, yo.
Wow. He
gotta wear shoes outside, yo.
No shoes. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's go on to number 1, man. What y'all, you ready to do this? I'll be shocked if anybody gets this album, but because I have no clue what it is. Yeah, I have no clue.
We are the worst podcasts on earth, yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm just laughing in my head because at that time we were supposed to be like talking about the joint and transitioning and like it was like number 1 and silence until we get this pulled up. Like everybody. But it's my fault too. Trust me.
On you.
No, I mean, because I'm pulling up the joint because we was talking like you was asking me about the joint. I'm talking this. I gotta try to pull up photos and talk and this and that. Like, if any, no, I ain't gonna go into it.
Bro, I understand, man.
I understand. Yeah, I'm saying this is time to be podding, yo. This is the time to be podding, yo. What we doing, yo? We podding content over everything. You're supposed to be talking right now, and then while I'm pulling it up. You know what I mean?
Right, so,
that's all.
So
we good,
we good.
Yeah, we going number 1. No, I am saying we're supposed to be pod, yo. We pod and we pod. That's what they'd be like. We pod and we just talking. Because don't nobody want to hear us talk. They want to hear us pod. Yeah. Let's go.
So this album, I don't like this album cover already. This shouldn't be number 1.
I agree. I agree. I was shocked that this was number 1, actually. That's why I said I was pissed that it wasn't number 1. This looks like
Yeah, this
something I
is
see on
weird.
an Atari game. I mean, this.
Let's see if anybody gets it because I never even heard of this group, but I'm the dumb one. So Phenom, have you heard of this group?
I haven't, and it seemed like people in the chat that because Debbie's like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
MCAP's like,
All
"Wow,
right, all right.
Yeah.
what's the image?" Bond
Yeah.
gave a
This is
try to shoot
so
it from half
trash.
court. That's not good. Didn't go in.
Yeah, we'll tell y'all what this is when with
All right, Jabbar threw it up from 3/4 court. I ain't mad at him. He's trying to win the game.
Yeah.
No, this is nobody knew what this was.
That's a good guess,
My bad.
Julesy. It's a good guess.
Actually,
Man, it looks like something like, what's that old game? Was it not Space Invaders, but it looks like one of those old video games that you would see where it's just like, what the
Was it
fuck
like
is
Combat? Remember the one with the tanks and shit?
Yeah, but there was one where it was like a
Combat,
spaceship or
that
something
is.
that was flying over terrain, and it was supposed to represent mountains.
All right, so Lawrence used the Google machine. He had
he definitely did, yo.
Clearly he did.
Lawrence did the Google image. She said, "Oh, Rolling Stones 100," but I ain't mad at him.
Nah, he's saving the show. Yeah,
yeah.
There you go.
He got Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures, 1979.
Okay, so let me tell y'all exactly what this is actually supposed to be. They said this is a graphical representation of brain waves.
Okay.
Really? Oh man, I don't. This is just this should not be number one. This shouldn't even be top 10. Not even top 30. This should be 100 for me. I don't get it.
I don't even think it's 100.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is because nobody knows what it is, yo.
Yeah. That's why I say it's different. Maybe it was like the thing, like they could be like, "What's that?" I mean, but I'm just trying to throw him some bail. I don't know. Like it's different.
Man, you can't save this one though. This is trash. You can't save it, yo. You can't. It's just like I'm really like yeah. Debbie is like, what the hell is that? Like what are their songs? Like the reason why this is such a bad album cover because it does nothing. Like you don't feel anything. It doesn't grab you. It doesn't give you anything. It's just line squiggly. What is that?
Yeah.
I mean, this is really bad. This is a really bad album cover.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm not sure what that is. But I will say, Lawrence, he guessed it, so he might know it because he says they're a great band. So maybe we need to check it out.
We need to check them out. Then
they got number one album cover of all time. They got to at least have a song or two. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see what that is.
They had a song Shadow Play, and they got Night 68 on the Hot 100.
All right, so that means they had. It might be something. Yeah.
Never heard of them. This is bad. It was bad. I don't know. This should not have been number one, but hey, I don't know. Rolling Stones, man. That's what they gave us. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a moment to give a shout out to the producers of the show because they're the ones that make it so that we can do what we do here. So just give me a second. I will go down. So we're going to start off with Joy. So shout out to Joy, MCAP, Karen, John Long, Carmen Haynes, Chickens Are Racist, Wendy, Wheezy, Jenny Robertson, Debbie Bailey, Julie Weeks, Dawn Skirhorn, Eric and Brent Metcalf, Robert Scoggin, Vincent DeSapio, Guriadon, Kathy, Welsh Faye, Rebecca Arrington, Janice Z, Dean, Carlos in Honolulu, Simon Harden, Michael Kang Beats, Homero Mora, Ginger Byers, Ziggy Stardust, Jason Duthridge, Julesy, Mary Nielsen, George Calloway, Eric, Jack Har, Emilio DiLeonardo, William Lovett, Kirsten Ridgway, Sally, Andy Kamstra, Jeffrey Green, Carl Franklin, Dana Stone, Biff Mifflin, Wes OK, Jason Trevino, Nicole Diamond, Cynthia Love and Light, Judith Runyon, Dominique Gilmore, KG, Night Dreamer 75, and guys from the 80s. That is the list. Those are the people that are Patreons and channel members. Thank you guys. You are the producers of this show that allow us to do what we do. So we greatly appreciate you.
Always. Yep.
So shout out to y'all. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it.
So I'm glad you gave people they shine, yo. They've been rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat been rocking with us too. Yeah, so I would say this. The album cover, I need a palate cleanser, yo. That shit was whack. You know what I'm saying? We've been up here an hour and a half. And
yeah. Because actually, I thought we was doing some honorable mentions. I can't even talk. Because this is gonna be because I had the Nas joint. And it's funny that was it PNB? I forgot who said like it was a bite off.
It was Jabbar.
It wasn't Jabbar. It was Jabbar. It was Eric, I believe.
Eric Brown.
Yeah. Because this one I had the Nas joint in my because I was like, oh yeah. This Nas, like this was one of Illmatic when that came out in 1995. Can't lie. I skipped school. Was at my cousin's Derek's house. Me, Derek, and Aunt. We all skipped school. We got the Nas tape and sat at his house and listened to Nas.
Yeah.
And then Phenom had the Nas tape, and that's all he listened to all day. And I basically lived with you at this time. So that's all I listened to.
Yep.
Because we actually got the Nas and Jay-Z. People don't know Jay-Z came out the same day. They had the Jay-Z, but the Jay-Z like got no play. Like it played, but it got no play. It was like boop, boop, and it was just that.
Nah, Illmatic, one of the best albums ever created, and Nas gave us one of the best moments of our life. We got to see him in Vegas over the summertime.
Yeah, that was
with the Las Vegas Philharmonic.
Fantastic show.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nas, yo. He aged gracefully, very humble, and he put on a good show, yo. And went down every track on this joint and took us back to school, yo.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he redid all the Illmatic, and this was a fire ass cover.
So Jay-Z's first album came out, Reasonable Doubt, the same time.
Well, maybe not Reasonable Doubt. No, it didn't. I fucked up. It was another album.
But he did have an album before then, though.
Nah, it was
Reasonable Doubt was his first one.
Okay. Oh, he had that single. That's what it was. He had that single with Jazz or whoever it was.
I can't go for that. Or I can't get with this or something like that. Yeah. That was Jay-Z was rapping fast and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm about to pull it up. I fucked that up. But as soon as you said that,
you know what? Vince brought up a really good album cover that I thought that's a classic too, man. Doggy Style from Snoop Doggy Dogg. I think that's a classic album cover.
Because it looked like the George Clinton Atomic Dog on the cover. You know what I'm saying? And he got away with saying Doggy Style. And you know what I'm saying? Back in the 90s, yo.
That's true.
Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
Jabbar got one too. Beastie Boys License to Ill with the airplane on the cover, yo. Iconic album cover. To Beastie Boys, it's License to Ill. Yeah. License to Ill is one of the best albums ever made anyway, too, y'all. Like
I've never had that album. I've never listened to that album in its entirety. So I would have to go back and listen to that, actually.
Color me surprised.
Back then, I wasn't very close to any record stores, and I didn't get cable. So a lot of the stuff I just didn't hear unless I could get my hands on it, because a lot of the stuff I would listen to was whatever my parents would listen to at the time, which was mostly R&B and hip hop at that age. I did get a couple of rap records at that age, but they mostly were like a couple of Run DMC, the popular ones that was on the radio. But I didn't get any rap records until my first rap record was Heavy D and the Boys, and I was like 7th grade because we didn't have any record stores in Lancaster. So it was just really hard to get my hands on stuff.
Yeah. My first rap album that I remember getting was Run DMC Raising Hell.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was like 84, 85 or something like that. Yeah. But did somebody say album cover?
I was just think, I also think, because honestly, I didn't need to buy albums. I never bought albums, nothing until later on in life because I had an older brother, so he was always getting them. So my first rap albums that I remember listening constantly was like, it's funny because anybody knows my brother at a certain time, he turned to like West Coast head, like all West Coast music, like all.
Yeah.
But in the beginning it was all Chaos One is like the first album I remember. Like, listen, he used to play Chaos One to fucking death, yo. It was all Chaos One and like Rakim. Played a lot of EPMD. It was a lot of EPMD too. And then once like NWA came out, he just switched it up. Also, he bought a pair of Cortez, some khakis, and it was a rap.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I'd be like, yo, bro, you go this West Coast. I'm like, you was straight from like all East Coast. Like, you know what I mean? Rakim, EPMD, Cast One, like whatever, you know what I mean? Like all the joint, like Cool, Cool G Rap, like all the gang, like, you know what I mean? Gang, Cool Mo D. Like, I remember listening to Cool Mo D albums. Like, people don't even know Cool Mo D albums. They know like Cool Mo D songs. No, we listen to Cool Mo D albums.
I've never heard a Cool Mo D album. I've heard like Wild Wild West and How You Like Me Now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like those joints, yes. So it was just crazy. But it was a lot of hip hop, yo. I would give him that, yo. It's funny because he don't even really listen to hip hop now anymore. I'd be talking to him like, yo, he don't listen to nothing no more. Like, but it was like, yo, he used to get a lot of hip hop albums, yo. It was a lot of hip hop, yo.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like, shout out to Clint, yo. That's the big bro right there. So one album cover, I don't know if you got a picture of it or not, but Old Dirty Bastard changed the game with his album cover. Because
he definitely did.
It was a picture of him with his food stamp card. And they asked him what he wanted to put on his album cover. He was like, a picture of me and my food stamp card, yo. Old Dirty Bastard, 36 Chambers, iconic album cover. Yep.
I ain't got it.
So, but there was also a trend with the album covers too. There was a trend of the camera facing up and everybody standing over the camera with it taking a picture. Like Onyx did that, NWA did that. You muted, Corey.
Yeah, I was about to say you were right. NWA and Onyx were the ones that did that. Yeah, I love that Onyx album though. Back the Fuck Up, great album.
Yeah, that was a
really great album.
In the Air was crazy. And Shifty was
a great song.
Down, really and grimy.
Yeah.
This was this is the Old Dirty. Just real quick. This was his real card. This is his real food stamp card.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's his album cover, man? I think it's genius.
Yeah,
it's freaking genius.
Absolutely, yo. Absolutely.
Oh man.
All right, what else is going on, man? What's going on? I mean, you'll keep.
Well, look out there in the world, man.
I'm sorry if you had more albums or what.
Oh no, I mean, didn't they have a couple Beyonce albums up here? I think her albums are always art. You know what I'm saying? So for her not to be in the top 10 is kind of like,
I remember her Crazy in Love album. Was that her first single album where she kind of like this on the cover or some shit? I don't know.
Oh, Dangerously in Love.
Dangerously in Love. Yeah, I'm sorry. But the album with Crazy in Love on the record, but I remember that album. I think that's very iconic. I think Outkast album, Stankonia, is a good album cover.
Oh, yeah, when Andre's like this.
Yeah, when Andre's like this. Yeah, that's a good album cover. Yeah. I remember. I mean, there's certain album covers that just stick out to me. Like I think Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders, I think is the album, or is it
Low End
Theory? Love End Theory, is that it?
Low End Theory.
Low End Theory. Yeah, that album cover sticks out to me a lot.
Yeah,
so there's some iconic ones. Not too many R&B albums, because R&B albums always had the same kind of flavor in the 90s. It was somebody dressed up in a suit, leaned over on the side of a building. It was all kind of the same. But other new edition.
So let me transition off this real quick because Valerie brought up a question. This kind of I was wondering. I know y'all didn't watch the Grammys because we don't really watch award shows like that. But there was two things at the award show that kind of stuck in my craw. The first one was Kanye.
Stuck in your what?
My craw. So it's like having something stuck. You never heard that irritates you? You never heard that saying before?
In your
No,
what?
it's
Though?
brand new to me. But that's cool.
Was it-
Stuck in your cross. I like that.
Yeah,
Your cross? Oh, I think you said your craw. Your craw.
No, craw. So
that's the
look, I'm an old soul, yo.
Yeah,
but Kanye forcing his wife to be on the red carpet butt naked almost, though.
Don't say
no, he did, yo. You ain't see the video?
I mean,
she didn't want to take. She didn't want to take it off, and he was like, "No, take it off." She said, "I don't want to." He basically made her take it off. Force is maybe a strong word, but he strongly suggested.
Yeah. That's why they got kicked out, because she was practically naked on the red carpet, I heard. And he's like, nah, you got to go. Is that what you're talking about?
But but they weren't invited. But this is what people don't really know. I'm about to try and find the shit. Before she was Kanye's wife, she did this type of shit before he even met her, yo. She did all this like crazy shit before he even met her, yo. That's why I hate when people like he forced that. Like I just say maybe this time he did speak to like she may not have been like whatever. But
I don't think she's comfortable with this setting.
But but I'm just saying, but she's been doing this like before she met Kanye, yo. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I hate when people be like Kanye make her do the. I mean, either way is weird. I mean, I don't care. I mean, whether he forcing her or not to do it, it's weird just in general. I mean, I guess that's your thing when everybody to like look at your naked wife and see her titties out or whatever. I mean, it's some public cuck shit. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But I just don't like when people always go, oh, yo, Kanye be making her do it. Like, no, she been doing this. She did this before she met him, yo. She was like out there wilding.
I mean,
naked all the time in public.
I agree with that. But in this instance,
but it seemed like she knew the setting.
She didn't want to do it. But at the same time, she came out the house dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? And
she knew where they were going. Look, he ain't surprised. I was like, yo,
let's turn left at Albuquerque right here. You know,
I think I was more surprised at her reluctancy to do it because she's known to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing, yo. So the second thing was, did y'all see the Babyface fiasco? What everybody came to Babyface's
defense. Yeah.
His defense,
I didn't see that.
He was being interviewed by, it looked like some younger
saw that.
And they pulled another artist over there and kind of dismissed them. So everybody came to Babyface's defense, like, yo, you don't do this to an 18-time Grammy winner, wrote thousands of songs, put everybody on. I'm coming to the realization, like, the young people don't go back to music like we do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my parents, I was born in the 70s, late 70s. Yeah. I listened to shit my parents listened to, and I appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? My kids did the same thing. Like I said, I played the stuff and they, you know, they loved it. They appreciated music. So nothing's new under the sun. So that disrespect, I love to see people come to his defense. Like everybody from the music industry, the fans, everybody jumped out there and was like, you can't do this to a GOAT. And they made her apologize. And even the AP, because she was an AP journalist, came out and was like, yeah, she fucked up.
Yeah, if you look at it really close, the lady that's asking her the question, it's the other girl that's like, oh, so-and-so, and brings her over. If you look at the girl that's asking the question, she looks like, oh my God, why'd you do that? You know, she has this look in her face like, you've really just dismissed Babyface right now. Like, she looks very uncomfortable. So you're right. I don't think that the young folks, or at least these young folks that are doing this, are doing enough research, enough digging into music and knowing who these artists are. Because you're right, we were born in the late 70s, but we still knew who these artists were back in the day. Like, even though we may not have heard their music, we at least were in the zeitgeist of understanding who they are. So for her to just dismiss him like he's just some Joe off the street, that was a bad move. Yeah. What did you think about Beyonce winning Best Country Album? Or I'm sorry, Best Album for her country album?
Yeah, Best Country Album. I mean, I don't know. I don't listen enough country to. I don't listen to
Well,
country
I'm
to
sorry. She won
compare it
album of the year,
for
but it
country.
was her country album. Yeah, there
No,
you
she
go.
didn't win album of the year. She won country album of the year.
She won country album of the year. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Thank you.
don't. I mean, I don't know other countries' albums to compare it with, so I can't
Yeah.
say. I mean, honestly, all the songs that came out, I didn't like. So go ahead and kill me,
Yeah,
Beyonce fans. Like, I didn't like any of the songs that came out, so it's whatever. I mean, they were popular though, so it is what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not like that Texas Hold'em. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like that, and I like a lot of Beyonce songs. I did like her performance though that she did at the halftime show. I thought that was great, but I'm not a big fan of Texas Hold'em because to me it sounds, um,
All of them
what's the
just
word I'm
sound
looking
like
for?
parodies to me. They
Yeah, it
sound like
sounds. It
Weird
reminds me of a
Al.
parody. Yeah, and what I mean by that is that's as if somebody today wants to do a rap song and they're rapping like Grandmaster Flash,
Nah,
and I would
Cowboy
be
Carter
like,
won album of the year.
I told you it won album of the
Oh,
year.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. Where
Yeah,
did it
Yeah.
go?
and
I
That's
thought it
why.
did because she
There you
finally
go.
won album of the year and everybody was really excited about it because she had been nominated quite a few times and they thought she should have won it for Lemonade, which Adele said that and she
Oh
didn't.
yeah, that's what it
oh
was. Yeah, because Jay-Z went up there and talked shit last year. Basically, they just
Yeah.
gave it to her. They just gave it to her. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Wendell said they gave it to her,
Maybe.
but
I mean, could be a sympathy one,
yeah,
but
it
she finally
happens.
got it though. It was,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you were right, Corey. I'm sorry. I know. Yeah, I knew
no,
she won
good.
country album of the year.
Yeah.
But
So, what do y'all think about this? Did y'all see this moment where Kendrick
yeah,
won
I
and the
saw.
whole crowd started yelling, singing A minor from
Mhm.
May
I
Not
didn't
Like
see that.
Us?
So he didn't
But
perform.
no,
No.
no. But
No.
they were playing the song. They played
Yeah.
the song, and he was coming up when it got to that part. Like they
Everybody
cut it.
said A minor. Yo, okay, I'm
Yeah,
tell you what. Well, go ahead. Oh, I mean, were you about to say something?
I ain't got no sense.
Oh, look, I'm let me tell you something. I heard about this and I kept trying to find that clip and I couldn't find it. But let me tell you something, yo. This has got to be the undisputed diss track of all time. I've never seen anything like this. This song's been rocking on the radio for damn near a year. He done won an award from it, and it's a diss record. This is the best diss track of all time, honestly, and it's still playing to this day. And the fact that everybody's singing words to it, the A minor, everybody in the crowd, I thought that was fucking
Yeah.
dope.
So I would say this though. I'm not gonna say it's the best. Is one of the best, but I think it's the best commercially made this record that got airplay.
Okay, I will go for that. I will go for
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
I will go for that.
And the song is a bop too. I mean, it's a great song. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It just happens to be a diss record. You know
How
what I'm
does Drake
saying?
come back from this? You think Drake gonna come back from this?
I mean, what do
Yeah.
you mean by come back? I mean, he's on tour right
Well,
now.
we haven't heard
Right?
anything
Yeah.
from Drake in a while.
Well,
So I
he
mean,
got an album with him and Party Next Door coming out
coming out.
Yeah.
soon.
Okay,
So,
I'm waiting for it, man, because
and
he kind of
he's
been off
doing
the
he's
grid.
yeah, all right. Yeah, I was saying he started his tour, his world tour. I mean, he's over in Australia. He's selling out. Like it ain't like I mean. I mean, Drake made this worse on himself, like doing all this extra shit. Honestly, like, yes, this is. I'll say this is. I don't think this is the best diss record ever. It's definitely the biggest diss record ever. But a lot of this is on Drake because Drake just wouldn't let this shit die. If he would just took the L, shut up, and just rode off into the sunset, it would have been what it was. But like him, especially once he did the lawsuits and all that shit, it just made the aura bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But I mean, Drake is never. I mean, people be like he fall off. Yeah, I mean, falling off for Drake is still him being bigger than your favorite artist. You know what I mean? My
Absolutely,
favorite
yeah,
artist. Like you know what I mean? I
yeah.
say he's selling out. He's selling out tours right now, yo. So
Mhm.
he's started his tour. Is selling out. I mean, they showed the shit. He came out like the hoodie with the bullet holes, the smoke's coming out. Like Drake is gonna be all right. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah,
he's a pop star.
yeah. Drake
Corey
ain't
like
going
him.
nowhere. Hell
You
yeah.
already established that. As long as he got Corey in his corner, he's gonna
Hell
be.
yeah. I like Drake. Drake's one of my favorites.
But I ain't gonna lie, yo. I mean,
I like Drake too.
I like Drake too, but he's a super sucker though. I ain't gonna lie, he
Yeah,
does some
I mean, he
corny
can still be.
shit.
Yeah,
You know what
he's
I'm
definitely
saying?
corny as hell. I like him though.
Yeah, but
Well,
no,
I like
I
his
mean,
song. I should say I don't like him. Pause. I like some of his songs. Like it's not
Yeah.
something I like a lot of his songs, but I mean sometimes he's whack, sometimes he's this. You know.
yeah, I think, and I think Kendrick is riding his wave, yo. And I think we'll make
Absolutely.
like kind of what Ollie to piggyback off of him. Like Drake is suing everybody but Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like he not saying like he could sue him for what, libel, slander, whatever the one. One of them is libel in the paper, slander is verbal. I can't remember which one it is, but yeah, he's suing record companies, so he's looking really bad.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he really can't do nothing. That's the only way Drake will fall off is if the record labels band together and kick him out of here. But they ain't gonna do that. He's making too much money.
I was about to say make too much money.
And he knows how to make hits.
Honestly, I bet you he would prefer they did that. If they kick Drake off the record label right now, he would be happy as a motherfucker. He would make way more money going straight to direct to consumer than he ever would on a label. Because he's big enough where he doesn't need a label. I mean, he doesn't need a label. So fuck it. Dog, he's big, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drake though.
We got a couple more minutes before we stop. You guys are big basketball fans, so we can get into this, man. We can talk about the trade. What are your thoughts about the trade, man? Luka Doncic being traded for Anthony Davis. It's being talked about as one of the biggest trades ever in NBA history. I guess the question is, like, do you think Luka and LeBron can play together, and do you think it was a good move for Dallas to get rid of Luka? Go with you, Phoenix.
I'm still on the fence about it. I'm trying to figure out how Luka's going to play with the Lakers. This might just be obviously it's for the future. But at the same time, does Luka stay with the Lakers? Because he can sign anywhere because he can't get the Supermax. That's why I'm mad. Because Luka, like Dallas did him dirty because they didn't want to give him the money, the $345 million. And he has no allegiance to nobody. He can go play wherever he want to play now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think AD going to Dallas, if he's healthy, he can help them. They're not a championship contender. I mean, they have the biggest front line in the league. They got 3 7-footers out there. And Kyrie can shoot 50 times a game now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's interesting. You know what I'm saying? And Jimmy Butler got traded too. So
where he get traded? I know he's been trying to get out.
That happened while we was podcasting.
Happened before we got on here. I thought, oh damn,
what happened?
Yeah, he got traded to Golden State.
You sure?
Get the fuck out of here. Jimmy Butler got traded.
Yeah. For Andrew Wiggins and some other pieces, yo. Yeah.
Jimmy Butler got traded to Golden State.
Yeah, he did.
Wow. So he was Steph. That's actually not a bad move. I mean, granted, Andre Wiggins has been there for some time, but I would take Butler over Andre Wiggins. The only problem is Butler is in his twilight years. So that's the only issue where Andre Wiggins is a lot younger.
I ain't worried about his twilight years. He's a head case, but you keep butchering motherfuckers' names, yo. You say, who's fucking Andre Wiggins, yo? Andrew Wiggins, yo.
Andrew Wiggins. I'm sorry. You knew who I was talking about. You knew who I was talking about.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on that trade, though?
I mean, I would honestly, as far as Jimmy Butler goes, it's just for the drama. Like, honestly, I was hoping he didn't get traded for the drama because it's not like he's not tipping in the scales. Golden State's not winning with Jimmy Butler or without Jimmy Butler. So,
that's very true.
I would just prefer him be in Miami so I could watch the drama.
What about Luka and the trade with that and AD? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I already said. I mean, it's all a setup for the Lakers, and
what you mean?
I'm not going to get too much into it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's a setup for the Lakers, yo. Like, this is some bullshit, yo. Like, they didn't negotiate with any other team. They could have got so much more than what they got on this trade. I don't care how much they like Anthony Davis. Anything, like, you can open up the joint. You could have got Anthony Davis and the 29, 31, and Austin Reeves. Like, they could have got a lot more shit, even out the Lakers. Yeah. And this is an NBA shit set up. You already know in our friends group chat, I told you this is all fucking NBA is WWE at this point, Not them playing the games, like them playing the games. The people play the games for real, but all this behind the scenes shit is just WWE. This is fucking entertainment now, and that's what I'm taking it as.
Well, you gotta look at it too, though. I get mad because they nixed the Chris Paul trade back in the day for this very, very reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if David Stern was around, he probably wouldn't nix this shit. He probably it's bullshit. If anything, it hurts. It almost, I hate to say it hurts the value of players. Not that they care, but it's just that's all you don't get for Luka, a 25-year-old, 5-time
NBA
All
first
NBA.
Team. Yeah.
He's 25
leading scorer
years
for quite a few years.
25
Second
years
leading scorer in playoff history.
They just went to the finals last year. He literally was just in the finals last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is.
So what are you saying, that Dallas messed up letting him go, or the Lakers should have paid him more? What are you trying to say?
Dallas should have got more for it.
Yeah. Why would the Lakers? Why would they offer more than what they got to give? Dallas should have got way more. This is a scam. This is.
I was kind of bothered.
It's WWE.
I was kind of bothered that the Dallas Mavericks don't get a first round pick until 2029.
Well, that's all they have to give up. I mean, they don't have any more they can give up. I mean, that's all this most teams. I mean, you could. I mean, we usually do 27. I mean, you can only do every other year. So they already got the 27 pick out. The rules are you can't give up your first round pick in back-to-back years. That's why it's always every other year. So the 27 is already out. So
okay, that makes sense.
But they could have got 29 and 31. They could have got Austin Reeves. They could have got a whole lot more shit. But they didn't because it's all set up. And I'm not.
It's kind of like when Paul Gasol got traded from the Grizzlies to the Lakers for
that's what I'm saying for peanuts.
For peanuts, you know what I'm saying? And the Lakers always benefit from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
well, I think just personally, it is bizarre to me that you would trade these two type of stellar athletes from each team. It just doesn't make sense. But I actually see Dallas being better contenders in their conference now by having Anthony Davis, because you
Dallas
got Kyrie at the point.
I'll take that back. They give up Luka, which is a big part, but they still have a solid team. I think
and that's what I'm talking about. Giving up Luka and gaining Anthony Davis doesn't hurt any type of chemistry with them. You got Kyrie that can, and now Anthony Davis can play a little further out. He doesn't have to jump into the 5. He can play the 4, which he prefers. And Anthony Davis can fit into that system easily. It ain't nothing that's jarring to the Dallas Mavericks. And by doing that, I think they're better contenders. And especially now the fact that Kyrie can do his thing more, and he can definitely get the ball.
Also, it depends on Kyrie want to play for real too, because Kyrie.
I haven't heard any interest from Kyrie lately, though.
Kyrie, because he's been with Luka. Kyrie's been every time Kyrie's been number one, his team sucks. That's what it comes out. And guess what?
So you're saying that the AD is not going to work with Kyrie?
Yeah, they can't work. But guess what? Every time AD's been the number one, guess what? They sucked.
You talking about AD or Kyrie?
Both of them.
But it doesn't matter. It's talking about team chemistry. This is what I'm trying to say, Ali. You don't win championships from having the best player. You win the championships from having the best team around a player. So you're looking at it from a player standpoint, number one, they lose. I'm looking at it from a team chemistry standpoint. The Bulls won those many years, not because Michael Jordan was the best player, it's because they had the best team around the best player. So I'm saying in this standpoint, now you have two of the best players in the league, or one of the best players in the league with Luka Doncic and the Lakers. People are automatically saying, how is that going to work? How can they make this work? Because now you have to figure out, how are you going to make the team chemistry work around two ball dominant players? I don't think anything's wrong with those players. They're great. But how are you going to make the team work? That's what I'm saying. I think Dallas Mavericks might be in a better position as far as where they are in their conference, because AD can really fit in quickly. Where you put Luka Doncic at the Lakers, they got to try to figure that out. And I also think the Lakers are really trying to say they want to move on from LeBron. That was just my whole point. But go ahead, make your point.
LeBron coming back. He already said he's coming back.
Oh,
LeBron,
I think that's great.
I told you before, he's never retiring without it ain't even about Luka. LeBron's not retiring without a retirement tour like Kobe and all them got. Like LeBron's
I can see that.
And I'm not even gonna get into the Dallas shit, yo. Because like I already said, you got two B's. You could be like, oh, you gotta have a team around, whatever. And guess what? Every team that wins, guess what they got? They still got an alpha. They still got a person.
You have to have the team. Yes, that's correct.
And Kyrie and AD have both proven they are not that. You could be like, oh, well, you got a team around Tatum. Guess what? Tatum beat LeBron in them in the playoffs. Like Tatum went to the finals without, like, he's the man. Name every NBA champion besides, honestly, my team, the Pistons, like the only team that got it done without that. And that was just some old crazy defense. Every team that wins the championship has the man. Whether you build your team around the man, you could be like, oh, we can't win without defense. We can't win without. Guess what you need? You need the motherfucking man. And KD, I said KD, I'm sorry. AD. Anthony Davis, Kyrie have both proven they don't even make it out the fucking second round. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not even making it to conference championships previously when they're by themselves. So no, it's not going to happen. And I'm just going to shut up.
There is one thing though. They were younger. They are older now, so they must mature in the game. But we'll see.
Luka was 24 in the NBA Finals. Luka, guess what? You know what Luka did?
I'm not talking about Luka. I'm not talking about Luka. I'm not talking about Luka.
You're
making a point on Luka, and I'm not talking about Luka.
Jason Tatum. How old was Jason Tatum when he went to the finals first year?
Ollie, you're making a point on Luka. I'm not talking about that.
And I just said, Corey. No, and I just said Jason Tatum.
But you're bringing up another name. I'm not talking about that. Only thing I'm saying is that you're saying correct that those guys were never the number twos. I mean, they were never the number ones. I agree with you on that. I'm just saying maybe their game has changed and matured now that they're older. You just never know. That's all I was saying. But you're right. Luka is the shit because he got there at 24 years old. Ain't nobody denying that. I know there's no argument with you on that. That's what I was trying to let you know.
Yeah.
Now go ahead. Because there was no argument.
Well, we'll see Saturday because Luka's suiting up Saturday. We're going to see how they play with the Lakers. And the Lakers played well without AD. They just smoked whoever by 20 the other night. Yeah. But I mean,
that's right.
But it also contingent upon AD, Mr. Glass, show. If he stay healthy, he's dominant when he's healthy.
So very true.
Very true. Like AD's motherfucker going on 32, yo. Luka's fucking 25. They traded away, even if you don't win the championship, you just your franchise traded away fucking 10, 15 years of a fucking superstar for a nigga who's going to be hurt next year. Like, this is so...
I agree. It's the dumbest decision I've ever heard. I would have never did it.
I'm done.
I would have never did it.
And you got anything else you want to say about this trade?
Nah, they should bring back NBA fights, yo. They should sanction NBA fights, and that'd be a better league, yo. I want to go back to motherfuckers getting punched in the face, yo, for talking shit or giving hard fouls out, yo. Yo, shout out to Valerie, yo. She brought up Malice in the Palace earlier. We need another Malice in the Palace, yo. You know what I'm saying? The documentary was fire. Ron Artest is
oh my God, yes, that documentary was good. I watched that.
Yeah, Steven Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Really good
documentary. On these Pistons fans, yo. Yeah. If you haven't watched it, you got to watch it, yo. And that's the thing about a good documentary, because when time elapses, people tell the real story or how they felt at the time. Yeah, it was good. And I will say this, though. Everybody's scared of Ben Wallace, yo. Even Ron Artest was scared of Ben Wallace. Nobody wanted to smoke with Ben Wallace, yo. You go back and watch it. Ben Wallace wanted to fight Ron Artest, but he walked away and sat on that table, and they go punch the white dude in the face in the stands. He thought he threw a drink on him, yo. And it started a whole melee, yo. If you listen to Steven Jackson, he talk about it now. He was like, I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? I had no other chance, no choice but to fight, yo. But do y'all remember where y'all was when that happened, yo?
Did
you watch it live? I watched it live. Yeah, I watched it live.
Yeah, I saw it live too.
I don't know where I was.
I was at Fort West in Hampton watching that shit.
Man, I was laying on the floor putting my kids to sleep. And like in their room, because they had like these two beds in their room. I was laying on the floor watching the Pistons and the Pacers play. And that shit went off, yo.
Well, I guess you be watching too. Yeah, I was definitely watching. You know, that's both our teams. So
Yeah.
Pacers, made the Pistons. Yeah, I was watching that shit live. Yeah, I was like, oh shit! I had a little 32-inch TV. I used to think that shit was big too. I remember I had this 32-inch color. Yeah, I was like, yo, I got this joint at the crib. It was like me and my brother stayed there. I was like, boom. That shit was crazy though. When it happened, I was like, oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Back in the day, they used to have like VHS tapes with the NBA fights on it. You saw it everywhere. And also, the NFL had like the biggest hits. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting concussed and all that stuff. It used to be a real big marketing joint.
Yeah,
it was. Back then, yo. But now you can't. They don't want kids to be fighting, yo. I don't remember fighting on a basketball court because I watched Kareem Abdul-Jabbar punch somebody in the face, or Michael Jordan, choking Reggie Miller, or Dr. J and Sixers jumping Larry Bird, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's gonna be family friendly because they know it brings in commercials, I guess, or I don't know. I mean, it's a business. So I don't know.
It is a business now. It was my money.
And when Rudy got fucked up, they kind of, I mean, even though they were still fighting after that, that was like the one they calmed a lot of it down. Yeah, Kermit Washington put that shit on Rudy, fucked his whole facial fractured shit up. Shout out to Rudy Tito. He won him a championship, coaching Rockets and all that. Yeah, but he got hit after he got messed up. I think that was the beginning. Of course, people still fighting afterwards. Like you had people fight. I remember Parrish punched I think he might have punched Lambert in the game, and then he get kicked out. They just called a foul and just kept on playing. But
that was definitely
Malice
the 80s.
in the Palace. Malice in the Palace was definitely the biggest tipping point. That and the Heat and the famous Heat Knicks was your boy
Jeff Van Gundy.
Jeff Van Gundy hanging on to the leg. That's like the famous the video. You just see him holding on to the leg, and they're like boom boom. So that was when they stopped all the people coming off the bench. Like, yo, if you come off the bench, you just automatically suspended. So I mean, I think that's a good thing though, at least for the bench players. I mean, sometimes you got to fight. But I do think they should keep the people on the bench. So that doesn't let it blow up. So something crazy, you know what I mean? Because most NBA players ain't trying to fight anyway. These dudes make millions. Most of them ain't never been in a fight in their life. First off, because they all big as shit. So of course, when you 6'7", people ain't gonna fight you just because you're big. So when they do got to fight, they motherfucking look awkward as hell. The motherfuckers, you can tell they ain't never threw a punch in their life. You know what I mean? It's like, motherfucker, just sit your big ass down. You ain't fighting nobody.
Ain't nobody fighting no 6'7" dude.
Yeah,
in real life.
So not in real life. So once you got to get in a real fight with another 6'7" dude, it's the whole. That's what it's the. As Jalen Rose says, it's the hold me back league. Hold me back. Hold all of them boom. Hold me back. It's the hold me back league. They ain't trying to fight nobody.
Nah. No, I ain't gonna lie though. I remember when there's a funny video on YouTube where Danny Ainge was fighting Tree Rollins of the Atlanta Hawks.
Tree Rollins
first. Yeah,
Danny Ainge.
For the Knicks.
They call him Tree because he was 7 feet tall.
He was tall. Yes.
Yeah, and Danny Ainge ended up biting Tree Rollins on the leg. Yes,
that's crazy.
Do what you gotta do. You gotta do it.
Yeah,
he wanted some of that dog meat, yo.
Shout out to Chicago Cubs. Just he's like I said, Zeke used to get down. He from Chicago. Yo, Isaiah Thomas and the low used to fight a lot of motherfuckers. Like Lambert and them used to get in a fight. It was all because Isaiah Thomas used to talk shit and be ready to fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. Isaiah was crazy, yo. So he fit right in with them guys.
Yeah, there was one video, somebody was holding the ball up. Isaiah was trying to swat it and start punching the dude in the face, yo.
Yo, yeah, Isaiah was crazy, yo. On the low, everybody, just because he always used to smile and shit, yo. Isaiah was fucking crazy. He was a maniac, for real, on the low.
Yeah.
He was tough as nails, man. He didn't mind going up in there swinging with them tall dudes either. Yeah. I had a lot of respect for Isaiah after watching a couple of those Bad Boy documentaries. He was great, man.
He was a hooper,
He was great. Seriously.
One of the best small point guards ever, yo.
Point guards, yeah. and had
You know
a
what I'm saying?
killer shot. He could dunk. I mean, he had pass. I mean, he had. Isaiah was really good. I almost felt bad that I didn't really recognize it as much as it should have been at that time. I mean, I knew he was good, but when you go back and watch it with a second set of eyes, you're like, damn, yo, this guy was fucking unstoppable. He should have been on the dream team, you know, like straight up. He should have been on there.
He should have, but guess what?
Yeah.
Jordan said, no.
Nah, not gonna work for me, brother.
Not
That's
at
what he
all, yo.
said.
Not at all, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and even on a lower level, there was a trade today, and this is probably the worst trade. This is probably one of the trades I feel bad for because Chris Middleton got traded from the Bucks to the Wizards, who won 8 games, and the Bucks is gonna make the playoffs. Yo, 8 whole games. They're like 8-40 something already. So he's going from being a starter or with Giannis to coming to Chocolate City, yo. And Kyle Kuzma, he's younger, healthier. We'll see what he does out there, yo. So it was a lot of like even like Zach LaVine got traded. So, you know, it's a lot of movement, but that Luka trade dominated everything, yo. So
clearly it did. All right, well, look, it's after 11 o'clock. We've already hit our 2-hour mark. So hold on.
I'm going to do one thing. This is Luka Doncic's trade right here. Since Phenom never brought it up. Yeah. What they say, it was what was the Luka Doncic trade? They said how you can put it. I can't even think.
That's like trading Beyonce for Chili from TLC, yo.
Yeah, they said put it in girls' terms, like Beyonce to who?
Chili from TLC, yo.
That's what this trade for, yo. Somebody told me they was like, nah, man, it's like trading Justin Timberlake for AJ.
That's funny.
I'm gonna put some respect on AJ name, yo.
Oh man. But yo, you don't get rid of Justin Timberlake, man. You just don't do that.
Nah, you don't quit Justin Timberlake, he quits us, yo.
Shout out to AJ, yo. Shout out to AJ.
Justin Timberlake, the golden goose, man. Can't take shit. That's funny. That's funny.
Hilarious, though.
All right. Anything else, fellas, before we end this? We were over 2 hours here.
We good, bro. Yeah.
All right. Well, look, man, thank you guys, everybody, for joining. Hope you enjoyed this chat. As always, we're going to be back here next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to everybody that's joined, everybody that's still on. Please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, man, this has been great as always. Thank you guys so much. I'm Corey Roy. It's just me, Oos, Phenom 202, Hollywood DA, and we'll be back with another reaction. Peace.
Yep. Thank you, Jabbar, for reminding me, yo. They got a documentary of my first crush.
That's why I asked him what's his on.
When is that?
I think it's Lifetime or something.
It was last weekend? Okay, I'm about to watch that.
They got a new one because I saw the one before where they had like that. I didn't like. I mean, I know why they did, but they had like the actual video from her in the car when it like crashed and shit. I was like, I didn't see all that.
No, this is Lisa in the Cult Jam.
The Cult Jam.
My bad.
About Lisa
Let the beat hit them. Let the music take control.
Yeah, I know. See, that's why I'm not halfway.
Yeah, this is on Lifetime. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good one then. Oh, Lifetime. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. You know,
Lifetime. Is it a movie or a documentary?
It's a biopic. Oh, some of the Lifetime, like the TLC one, wasn't that great, but there have been some good Lifetime ones, yo.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, yo.
I hope it's good. I'm nervous when it said Lifetime. I'm nervous, man. But I'll check it out anyway because it's Lisa though, just to see who they picked and just they got to have Full Force in it. So who's Full Force? I'm curious who they picked for that too.
And that's why I want to watch it, yo, to see how terrible Full Force is gonna look at it.
Giving them ugly wig boxes and stuff, man. Who knows?
Yeah, Lifetime might go crazy.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. We are about to get out of here. So peace out.
Yes, sir.